Hello, D&D fans! Welcome back to Arcane Critsters.
We are Group 2. This is the second
Group 2, Session 2, and Attempt 2 at doing this intro.
Oh, okay, great. I see where this is going.
Again with the announcements. Go check out our YouTube page. Go check out our fandom page. Dylan's not here, but we're still going to have a good time without him. And with that, I think it is time to go back into the story, the race for Shifter's Vale. Deep in the city of Manar, in the training camp, where the dragon is hosting the first trial. The last session, we had left off during the course of the first trial, where two of our esteemed party members had been downed by a pair of roving zombies in the maze the dragon had conjured. Fortunately, we had one humble hero, the Egberta IV, to arrive and return them to vitality. After people from all walks of life converged upon the city of Manar and found their way to the Bloodwarden camp for a myriad of reasons, we engaged the first trial, where the dragon summoned a large maze out of Sanguium and conjured monsters therein for the contestants to fight and, well, hopefully not die against.
You guys aren't dead yet. Stop making that face.
We nearly died.
It was very close.
Between unconscious and death.
It was very close.
It was very close. But they returned to vitality and are back, hopefully, with a vengeance.
Excuse me, Mr. DM?
Yes.
We're level 2 now. Can we roll for hit points?
You may. That's a very good point, and one I should have brought up before the session started. Let's all roll for hit points.
Do
I
you want to
already
go?
rolled for mine.
I got mine.
Same.
Okay,
You
so
may roll for hit points.
Okay.
Now, moving to the session. Vanom, leading his group of three of his own party members, along with Daros, Egberta, and Sirius.
Sirius, right?
Of course.
Sirius. I'm Sirius.
Of course. Name, of course,
Yes.
of his character.
Yes, Sirius.
We're being all serious here.
No, we're not all serious. I'm serious. You're Egberta.
Have made their way around several walls to catch up to where Egberta flew off after hearing the distressed calls of Kalmir and Abella. What do you say when you see Vanom and his entourage approaching?
Hi.
Hi.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but these two are not our allies, are they?
I mean, they kind of... Well, why aren't they?
We could be.
Come down off the wall, please. Leave these two. I wish to talk to you in private with our actual team members.
Okay, so like all the team members, right?
Very well. Did you come down the wall?
Yeah.
So you're flapping your wings from laying on the floor. We happen to be in direct competition with these individuals. Pray tell, what do you mean by assisting them after they were so kindly took themselves out of the competition?
Wasn't like the overall dragon goal uniting everyone? So like, uniting everyone?
Make a persuasion check.
3!
Oh no.
Oh, right. You have a -2.
I have a -2 charisma. What do you want me to do?
Oh no.
I'm a druid. I see stuff. That's it.
He flips his hand in dismissal.
Oh.
The dragon seeks unification of Aetheric as a whole. That means we must be strong. Those that allow themselves to become weak cannot be allowed to proliferate with the rest of us. He called it off the wall where you two are still standing on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of staring you down, waiting for you to speak.
We had an unlucky break. What do you want?
I'm sure. And you seek to take my party members away from me? To turn them against me in the heat of the moment of the battle, so that I may be left defenseless?
They're individuals. They can do what they want.
But individuals can't do much without someone to guide them, can they?
We...
Come now, Kalmir. You're a blood one yourself. You should know this better than anyone. We were born to lead.
Sir, Venom, I know you're strong. Look, listen. I didn't sign up for all this. I was tricked into here by my boss. All we want to do for now is just to survive this trial and hopefully just go away. So how about this? We'll help you. We'll help you win this one. Just don't get rid of us.
Oh, I don't intend to get rid of you. But I do have a different proposal, if you'll so accept.
Is he about to speak it or like?
He is. It was a dramatic pause.
Vanom took theater classes.
Okay.
You and I. A contest of strength, if you will. I've heard you're not at all lacking in proficiency in your own powers. If you were to face me, well, perhaps you might just take my party away from me. We only need one leader in this group after all.
Do you think that there's like some seeds nearby I could snack on?
Seeds?
Yeah. I mean, I heard from this one merchant you can pop them to taste good, but also I just like seeds as seeds.
We're in a maze made of indestructible magic blood metal filled with undead.
Could be a corn maze.
You never know, there could be seeds.
Yeah.
Do you have seeds?
I mean, to be fair, the ground is still
I'll
dirt,
settle
right?
for worms.
Seeds don't grow in dirt unless you plant them.
What about worms?
Perhaps I'd be wise to leave this party altogether. Talk about seeds. In the midst of a pitched battle, what do you say?
In the midst of a pitched battle, we're not fighting right now.
Pitched trial, whatever you must call it. The concept remains the same. What do you say, fellow Blood Warden?
Sir, I'm a researcher. I'm not a fighter. There's no way I'm going to win against you. Both of us know that.
Well, false humility will get you nowhere, but if you insist, then perhaps I will allow you to assist me.
Okay, I take that as a yes, and I do want to make this clear. When we make it to the, well, I suppose, exit of this place, you guys go first. I'm not trying to steal this from you. I'm just trying to stay alive.
And wise you would be to do such a thing. I'm not helping you down.
Well, I mean, we have ropes.
Yeah.
Most
We're just using it rough.
Also, if I really feel like it, I do have Featherfell.
Sure, however you want to get down, that's your prerogative.
Are they part of our team now?
So, yes, so essentially what happened was that
Tag team.
Kalnir volunteered him and Elena. Abella. Apologies. Mixed up with the other group. Abella. To support Vanom and his entourage to form a bigger party with him as a subordinate.
Okay, so Egberto would know that?
Yes.
Presumably.
Do you guys need help coming down then?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Action.
Have you ever played a Zelda game?
Is that in
5
character?
minutes.
You know when you grab a chicken and you like jump off it glides?
Does that work?
No. We have ropes. Let's just use
I was
ropes.
a little. If you do that, I'll half the falling speed, the falling damage.
Let's just use rope.
Yeah.
Let's just use rope.
You just climb down.
Yeah.
You cast your ropes down, securing them to the top of the wall amongst the irregularities, and then scaling down, pulling them off, and wrapping them back up to return your own rope.
Yeah. As I touch down, I also glare at Vanom. Not
He stares.
fucking him.
He stares disdainfully back at you. But I want to. Now
We're a
everyone.
team now. We can all work together.
So they insist on being. I want everyone to make a perception check.
Oh, that's a 1.
That's a 2.
14.
15.
Well, I mean, that's a nat one, so.
Did anyone get above a 13?
My luck has not changed.
13? Okay. So, in the distance, well, a short distance away, but bouncing around the walls of the maze, you hear a fearsome, bestial roar that sounds almost like a distorted human's yell. Then there's a scream of pain, a sickening, and all goes still again.
Does it remind me of the big 20-foot long whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Vanom. So, we've got more company coming. I don't think they're friends, sadly.
Well, they never are they? Come along, we'll counter them presently. And he strides forward, expecting all of you to follow him.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay
I
behind him.
follow.
I'll be the last one to go because I got a nat 1, so presumably I didn't hear anything.
I'll be second last.
Yeah, we just sound like we just get out and orienting ourselves, and then we look around. Everybody's gone.
Everyone's already leaving.
Side note, I am in the air, flying.
Okay, cool, scouting ahead. Are you above the walls of the maze or within them?
I'm not gonna go above the walls right now, especially when I don't want to necessarily get spotted by whatever else is there. So I'll just be flying because I just want my flying speed.
Right, okay.
So like 10 feet.
Yeah, that works. The wall's about 20 feet high. They'll continue forward, almost ignoring you as if they expect you to follow. I want whoever wants to try to give directions to make a survival check.
I'll do a help action for you.
Well, it's
Yay,
formatized.
thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, I got an 8.
So, you remember from your scouting earlier when you flew above the walls of the...
And then the help of Abella.
Yes.
Yes. I think what you do is, after flying above the walls earlier, you discussed what you saw with Ibella and managed to deduce that the correct path to the center chamber, which you need in order to pass through in order to get to the other side, and eventually make it out of the maze, is, turn left here, turn right here, go straight past this intersection, etc. However, you will not be able to avoid any roving groups of zombies or skeletons or ghosts unless you fly above the walls of the maze again.
I'm not sure if I necessarily want to get spotted. I'll ask Vanom.
You ask him what?
Hey, so, I can technically go over the unfriendly creatures on the ground if I just fly, which makes it easier for myself. However, there is that 20-foot long whatever. I don't know what it was.
Some challenge monster.
So, I don't want to necessarily bring it to us unless you want that. So, would you prefer that I fly?
I doubt you can fit through the walls. Yes, fly above. It doesn't really truly matter if you're spotted, I imagine.
Okay.
So you lift off, your wings taking you up above the height of the walls, and you see you're only a couple intersections from the central chamber of the maze. There are a couple of groups, mixed groups of zombie skeletons. There's a big patch of ghosts that you actually just missed that went behind you, continue on their way.
Okay. I'm gonna try and fly around 20 feet so I can see just above, but not super high.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
19? Okay. So you as you're looking out for your wings keeping you aloft, you see there's a big shadow that rears up from the center chamber, opens some deep gaping mouth, and then flames roil within it from bursting forward in a swirling circle of approaching death. You manage to duck behind the wall as heat washes over you, and the fire barely misses you.
You need a breath mint! That was not a breath mint.
That's a breast.
Vanom looks unimpressed as you return to the ground. But although the three of his entourage are looking a little bit nervous, I suppose we continue forward. If this monster's in the maze, I suppose we're expected to slay it.
Hey, Vanom, did you expect that creature was gonna do that?
Expected? No, of course not. I had no input in the making of this maze. It was entirely the dragon's creation.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, go for it.
13.
13? He seems like he's kind of generally has this attitude all the time, so it's hard to read what his true intentions are.
Okay.
So, he turns on his heel and walks deeper into the maze, striding into darkness. Although the sun is high in the sky, the high walls of the maze make it a little more dim inside. The deeper you go, the darker it gets, just by a little bit.
I'm gonna ask the rest of the group, kind of behind Vanom, I'm assuming he's front. Does anyone have a breath mint?
Let's see.
Not for me. Not for me.
roll for breath? What?
Sometimes I make luck checks for various effects.
Have breath mints? They've been in. Oh, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, but like mint tablet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, crushed mint leaf. No, nobody has any crushed mint leaf on
Would
that
I
at the
have it in a
moment.
herbalism kit?
Make a nature check.
Wait, what's in the mass
Sure.
kit?
2.
2. You in your herbalism kit, you mostly have poisons that you figure might be helpful to healing someone.
Can I try making a breath mint out of poison?
On a 2, yeah, you can certainly try.
Don't poison yourself.
Make another make a medicine check.
It's not for me.
I mean,
It's not too late to back. Okay, it's too late to back out.
Okay, medicine, you say. Medicine. I can do math. 17.
So somehow you combine poisons and make it something that's not poisonous.
I mean, technically every single medicine
Or
is
at
a
least
little bit poisonous.
you're pretty sure it's not poisonous. You haven't tried it yet.
50-50, I'll take it.
So you crush powders, mix some elixirs in. You eventually get up with a tablet. It's like basically just dissolved and then dried out plants and whatnot. So you have this now. Do with it as you will.
To be fair, that is how like traditional like doctors make their medicine.
Yeah.
Just put
That is
random
fair.
herbs together.
Let's go.
Hopefully it works.
Okay, so Vanom is straying away while I assume on the walk or on the flight.
Yeah. Egberto's probably just like.
There's like bits of powder like falling down on people as you're flying over them.
I'm just like, oh, sorry.
And
It's
eventually,
fine, I think.
you reach the intersection that would lead you into the large, open, circular chamber. No roof, but circular arena where the monstrous Leviathan creature sits.
Can I try and stop?
Has it noticed us yet?
Make a stealth check.
Has it noticed it yet?
Question.
21.
She's not noticed you yet.
Question. Is the monster actually still alive?
Like-
She is the only one who's seen it yet. Who's seen
Oh,
it?
Does
And
it look?
Egbert.
Does it look undead, or is it like?
So you peek around the corner, like keeping your back to the shadows and blending in. You can tell this creature looks to be composed of shadow and bits of ghost and other sorted undead. It's not corporeal, but
Okay.
it is very clearly undead and summoned.
Okay. Do I know anything about like anything to do with what this might be?
Make a Arcana check.
2.
No idea.
Okay.
It's you have been to a variety of different planes. You've fought a lot of different creatures. You think that if you saw this creature in its natural form, you'd have a pretty good idea what it is. But because
Okay.
it's at a material plane, it looks totally different. You can't place it.
Okay, so I'm gonna signal for everyone to like stop.
Yes. So everyone halts behind you as you're looking into this clearing.
All right, there's a large Leviathan thing there. Egberta, do you know anything about them? No.
Can I roll?
Are you going to look into the? You just make a stealth check in order for the demon not to see you.
Okay, stay there. Ooh, demon.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, I think we got the pronouns earlier. She, her.
Okay. Are any of you holy people? Anything like that?
The dwarf steps up. He taps his hammer twice on the ground. Well, if you want to know, I have a bit of experience in the holy department.
Okay, so you'll probably be more effective against whatever this is, the shadow monster. So
He reaches up and subconsciously adjusts his helm. I suppose that might be true.
what was your name, by the way?
Hammer.
Hammer. Your name is Hammer.
That's why I chose a weapon.
Is that your last name?
Both.
Hammer.
Yes. My family was quite obsessed.
The rest of you, I take it, Arcane? I'm just asking them, yeah.
Yeah, so the woman in the hooded cloak, she nods once slowly, but the Goliath, he cracks a small grin. Ha! You'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Sometimes the greatest magic is hitting it really hard.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. I like you. What's your name?
Well,
Garen.
Garen.
Gary.
Yeah.
And then you, ma'am.
She just stares at you. She doesn't say anything.
Okay then.
the talkative type.
Do we want to give her a name then?
Well, I mean, earlier, like, Hammer, Garen, Karen.
Karen.
Please no. Please don't.
She's a grimace at that. She does not like that name.
How about we just go kill this, huh?
I think that would be for the best.
Kill this would be an interesting name. What do you think of Kill This?
She doesn't seem to have any particular reaction.
Alright.
Okay, I think
Okay.
Kill This is acceptable.
Okay. So, Hammer, Garen, I take it you two probably want to go in immediately in the front, yeah?
If taking damage and dealing it in my forte, I don't know what is.
I got maybe 10% of that, I'm not gonna lie.
Common speakers.
I speak 4 languages, mother. I speak Dwarvish. Can I speak to him in Dwarvish?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was the Goliath speaking.
Oh, that was a lie. I don't speak giant. Okay.
I speak
Do
Giant.
I speak giant? No, I don't.
I speak Giant.
You know what? The only language that we need is the language of violence. Let's go.
Okay.
That's going into the code book.
Egberto's just taking notes on like starting off the page. We have the date, the title, whatever. And then it's like, lesson 1, savagery.
It is really time to be discussing lessons. We've got a demon to kill, don't we?
We need to teach it a lesson.
I like that plan. he taps Hammer twice in the ground. It doesn't look any particularly magical, but it does have some fancy designs on it, as if it
I'll
is
hold it.
sacred.
2,
Do I
1.
recognize the design?
Make a religion check. 10? No, sorry.
Okay.
Hammer has a nice hammer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Roll for initiative!
5.
8. Oh wait, I have advantage on initiative.
4.
12. Okay, it's better.
3.
Oh.
How am I doing better than everyone?
I rolled a 12.
I rolled
Okay.
a nat 1.
I'm going second then. That's true.
Oh my god, no way. So
not one.
the 3 adventurers, I rolled for them all together and they got a 2.
So somehow, wait, what's their dex?
Well, I did 0 as 0.
Yeah,
Zeros.
So
yeah.
essentially,
You know what? Maybe we're surprising the large creature. You know?
Alright, so first up, it is all you as surprise rounds. So,
Okay, so we just have
we'll
to-
go with
yeah.
Sirius.
Okay, I get advantage. It hasn't gone yet, or was his turn technically
So
before me?
as you charge out into the open, this demon, its eyes burst into flames. It turns towards you. It has a long, angular snout, but even though it's composed of rippling shadow that flips off and morphs off its body as it moves. It has 2 giant arms, a flicking tail that flips out behind it, and it's sitting down on its haunches. Each of its hands has massive claws.
So,
Does it look like it would be strong?
Yeah.
Yes.
it hasn't gone yet, right?
It has not gone yet.
So, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then, I guess I'll just shoot it. Sharpshooter. 14?
14 is not hit.
Shit.
Language.
Damn. I don't know.
You take aim, and as you're charging forward, the arrow flies through the air. The shattered rib fell just enough that the arrow passes right by it without hitting it.
That's me, yeah.
Okay, next up is, let me put this over here. Next up is Vanom.
Oh.
He's
Gonna
going
see Vanom in
to.
action.
Let's go.
He's going to use bonus action to conjure his conjured weapon. Then he's.
He better live up to
Okay.
the top.
Oh no.
He better live up to the top.
Yeah.
If he
I was
doesn't,
gonna say.
These dice are cursed, I'm telling you.
we're gonna go lesson 2 of savagery if he doesn't. Okay.
So yeah, he's
Lesson
going
2.
to charge forward. He's going to cast Thorn Whip. He casts his hand forward with his blade off to the side. It's comes in this sort of a long sword and spikes float out from his hands and towards the demon. Unfortunately, it casts too early, and it seems to fizzle out and break just before it hits the demon. But he continues charging
Can I
forward.
just look at him blankly?
He's not looking at you.
Okay.
Next up is
Embarrassment.
Ibella.
I'm just looking.
Okay. I am going to use Firebolt. That is 23.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah,
Moving
what
up
it
in the
is.
world.
Hey.
Nice.
I know. That is a 7.
Okay, so you throw this magic into your hand, and you burst it forward in a burst of energy. It flies towards you, exploding against its shadowy skin. It looks like it bursts a little bit of the shadow away, but not as much as you normally think. Even for a demon of shadow, you can tell it. Perhaps it's the fire that seems to be almost absorbed into his skin.
At least I did better than Vanom.
At least you did better than Vanom. Next up is Calmir with Egberta on deck.
Like, how close are we to it?
How close? You are about 30 feet away from it.
Oh, I'll also be more so in the front, by the way.
How close are you?
Probably like, how close is everyone else, by the way?
Everyone is about in the same area, but Vanom has run forward.
Oh, wait, how close is Vanom?
Yeah, so like,
Yeah,
Venom's right there.
Venom's about 10 feet away from the
I'll be
demon.
15.
Okay, so you're right behind Vanom. Okay.
Here-
I'm not
here-
defending Venom.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
I know what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Here's the thing. I was going to do inflict wound, except I'm
Oh.
30 feet away and my speed is 25.
Necrotic's also probably not great against this.
Yeah.
Fair point. So I suppose, like, which side of Venom are you on? Left or right?
Or are you just behind?
Like, probably like right side of Venom.
Okay.
I'll just be on his left. I'll just be on his left.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to do the same thing, Storm Whip.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's
Show
see.
this man as a saw.
So you blood to get it on your. Oh no, you already have blood on your.
Yeah, I already have. Yeah,
Blood all over himself.
yeah, I have blood all over myself.
Clench your hand.
Yeah.
Tighten the muscles. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, molten, well, kind of red hot sanguinium kind of pours out. I kind of does like kind of this. It pours out to my this hand, covers the whole thing. On each finger, it kind of starts to grow spikes, and it just like goes this forward. And the fingers themselves grow. As
Oh,
they're
fun.
growing, more spikes is coming out. Okay, so attack.
Yeah, roll to hits.
I mean that's a 14.
14 does not hit. Sorry.
Wasn't that what Venom got?
No, that's what I got, and I missed.
Yeah.
Well, Venom missed too.
Venom also missed. So
I'm the only one that hits.
So
I just-
a 14 didn't hit.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
So probably
I'm
18,
guessing
16,
I'm guessing 15.
15 or 16. Yeah.
No, I just okay. Afterward, just kind of like look to the side, to both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Egberta with the trio on deck
Okay, I'm gonna actually run forth. You said Venom was 10 feet away?
from the demon. Yes.
I'm gonna go 5-5, right on that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, while I'm going over there, I'm just like, I got you, Venom, we got this! And then, wild shape, Direwolf.
Ooh. Okay. So your wings full into your body. You dive down. You fall into your all fours, and as you hit, you're no longer the wings, but instead are vicious paws of a wolf. As it dashing forward, kicking up sand.
Inside you is a single wolf.
All right. Is that your action?
No, that's my bonus action.
Circle of the moon.
So
All
my
right.
action is going to be, first of all, pack tactics. I have an ally, Vanom, 5 feet away.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Bite.
Make an attack roll.
10.
10 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So your jaws clamp down. The demon's form is so incorporeal. You kind of misjudged where this shadowy mass is, and you clamp down to open
Roll with
air.
advantage?
Oh,
From
yeah,
pack
pack
tactics?
tactics.
Yeah. Stick with that. Yeah.
This is the third nat one.
Wait,
Okay.
Egberta, question.
Yes.
How does it feel like to lose your wing for the first time?
I'm in a wolf, I can't answer.
I will ask you that later.
Okay. Next up is the Goliath.
You maintain your mental stats.
He's gonna pull
That does, like,
his
not
axe
so good,
from his back and
like-
with waiting for the primal yell. He's gonna make an attack that is 12. Okay, hold on. I'm switching new dice because apparently
Would you
DM
like
dice
one
we
of my
cursed
dice?
too. No, I have a better one.
Whatever you do,
This
don't
one.
pick that one. That one rolled
This-
that ones.
This
Okay.
is a really competent team.
Yeah.
We're doing great, guys. We're doing great.
The woman in the back is going to swirl a staff above her head and then plant it on the ground. Her eyes start to light up as tendrils of light crack along the ground. The demon's gonna have to make a charisma save.
Charisma.
Ooh.
15.
What?
18.
What? No, it's 8 plus. It's
okay,
8 plus 7.
yeah.
So that is a 15. 15 barely saves. And all right, so the energy light crackles forward, and right before it hits the demon roars out, and with a fearsome roar, it seems to push this energy back and stops it before it can reach it.
Oh yeah, it needs a breath mint.
True.
Thanks for the reminder.
Next up,
Oh wait, yeah, do that.
Yeah, brother.
Don't! No!
I'm in wild shape now!
No.
Yeah, your equipment merges.
next up is going to be the dwarf.
Let's
who's
go.
going
Hammer,
to,
hammer.
It's hammer time.
So he's
It's
actually,
hammer time.
Please tell me he said it's
Please,
hammer time.
please tell me he runs up.
Please.
he's actually not going to run up. He's going to throw his hammer.
Is he a dwarven thrower?
He's going to throw it. No, okay. Stop. This was dice gel.
What do you roll?
He rolled a 4.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not hammer.
It's just so he's just fear my wrath, fell beast. And it goes sailing right past him, boom, passes the wall. The runes on the side start to glow, and it bounces back and pulls as if reversed through time into his hand.
I look at him as a wolf and give him a blink.
So we've done a total of, you did 7, right?
I did 7
So
damage.
resistance. We've done 3 damage to this in a round where we all got turns.
This is massive.
I only have a +5 as Dire Wolf, so
You had advantage.
Okay.
I'm still.
Alright.
I
I
rolled
still
a
failed.
5 and a 1.
Okay.
Okay, a
So-
5 and a
Okay,
1.
so they're when you first scouted out this area, it seemed that there were other demons around, but since you approached them, they seem to have scattered out into the rest of the maze, and now
Not
just
eaten.
only one remains.
Not
But
eaten.
and yet it is massive. Am I eaten? You don't know. There are no other demon remains around.
Why does the bigger demon not simply eat the smaller ones?
Next up,
Run.
so he's gonna make 2 attacks
I'm so
with
sad, I need
his
the
with his
brush.
claws.
Who's it going?
Closest to him
Stop.
is
Wow.
Egberta. So he's gonna make 2
What?
attacks.
You're getting smacked.
Okay.
That's gonna be your curse too. 13 and nat 20. Ooh, never mind.
Oh no.
13 no land though.
Okay, that's gonna be. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Quick question: why did you switch to the why did you switch to the non-cursed dice when you were rolling for the enemy?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Oh,
In that case, it's gonna be 36 damage,
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
and then
It's
he's gonna target Vanom and cast. Why does he have access to this? Power word stun.
wait, what? Oh,
Are we finding a grease stroke?
What are we fighting?
I feel like we should do a strategic.
Wait, no,
overlay.
not a grease stroke. It's
no,
Okay.
sorry.
Wait,
I legit for a moment I legit thought you were going to say power word kill.
No.
I was gonna say, what are we fighting?
Okay. Next up is power word stun takes effect on Vanom.
What are they called?
Next up is Sirius. I'm gonna keep making that joke.
Okay. 15.
Well,
One hit point as a
13 to
dire
hit?
wolf.
15.
So you're not
15
unconscious,
15 is not a
are
hit.
you?
15 misses. AC
No.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just out of
It's in the
as
sand
soon as I
behind him,
get, all
getting
the
to a
damage
stop.
I'm then going to
taken,
move
Yeah.
30 feet back.
it goes to
away from
my
it.
actual.
Okay. So you retreat back further into the maze, knocking arrows to your bow. Next up is Vanom. Vanom.
Better do something useful.
So as his demon let out this bellowing shout, and he seems to stumble back, looks very confused, but he's going to make 1 attack first. That's going to be a 13 to hit. 13 misses. It seems he almost like hits it with his conjured sword, but it just sparks and slashes off. And then he's going to cast Primal Savagery. So he's going to the signal grows from his hand, covering his arms, and he's and with a determined shout, he shoves his hands forward into the demon's skin. Getting a 7.
Come on.
Do we
But
need a
she-
second dice jam?
She's like every attack he makes just seems to spark against his shadowy skin, throw it, but nothing seems to actually pierce it. Except for apparently what you did earlier somehow. Next up is Abella.
Team, should I use my last spell slot?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It has power word stun.
Here's
It
the
does
thing. Do we want to keep some sort of healing on
Yeah,
this?
because I'm the only one that
I
has
can
healing.
I have healing.
Do you have?
But you're out of spell slots, aren't you?
No, I have one more.
Oh, yeah,
Because we
one more.
leveled up.
Oh, yes.
True. I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb then.
Okay.
Not one.
Ooh.
You know what I got.
1, 2.
1.
It was a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm starting to sense that it wasn't the two of us. It was the entire team in general.
Yeah, it's everyone.
So take a deep breath. So, energy coalescing in your hand, pulling together, creating an orb of shifting acidic energy, and gathering it, focusing it, and then cast it forward. The demon raises his arm, explodes against it, but doesn't actually seem to pierce its skin.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week.
Does it do half damage on this?
What?
Does it do half damage on this?
No.
No.
Okay. Next up is Calmir with Egberta on deck.
First of all, I do want to ask Vanom a question.
Yeah.
Vanom, it would appear that we're not making too much progress here. My suggestion for now is to make a run for it. And please don't give me that look. You are
If
doing
it fights us, it can be killed!
I don't love that logic.
I look at you and I look at you and I'm like,
The dragon would not betray us! As he's fighting.
Sir, we are doing the same amount of damage. You are not living up to your standard.
Let him do whatever he wants to do.
Fine.
Okay. So...
well, I'm just gonna Storm Whip again. Where's my... Okay, here. Storm Whip again. Let's hope this time someone actually hits something.
Yes.
Well, no.
No.
That's a 12.
Oh gosh. So again,
we're
Rolling
going too hot today.
focus
Roll
your
it
energy, casting through your blood
Actually,
mark, metal
yeah.
pouring out of it as you goes.
Yeah, no, go... I'm imagining it just goes into all the wrong direction, my fingers.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to do this, I'm doing this.
And
So
thorns,
it's just going upward.
metal thorns burst out of all your fingers, exploding it.
Yeah.
This fearsome nature and the lack of success on anyone's part has just kind of routed you enough that you're conjuring magic, but it's not going in the direction you want it to.
Yes. Also, I would like to use my movement and just kind of calmly, like, kind of walk backward a little bit.
I should say that. So this is an open arena. On the other side is the place you need to go. So the demon is basically blocking the way to get there.
I think the option is just to leave.
Agreed. I walk. Okay, then I walk backward. I guess like 10 feet. Alberta shout to you like, "Hey, I know you can't speak right now, but once you can, do we want to just get out? You still remember like the layout, right? I know you can't."
I look at your character and I tilt my head.
All right. So, is that your turn?
I mean, I don't really have anything bonus action.
Alright,
so
so
yeah.
next up is the trio of Vanom's party. They seem equally as determined to take on this creature. So the Goliath is going to make some attack rolls. Oh my gosh.
He misses.
Cool. I have rolled maybe 5 2s this session, which is wild to me. Yeah, so he's yelling incoherently, seems to be speaking in giant, as he's slashing, throwing up sparks with his attacks. He has a maniacal grin on his face. He seems to be enjoying the fight, as if he doesn't even know that he's not making any progress. Next up is going to be the witch. Okay!
Is this the second hit?
Did Hammer hit?
No, this is the witch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she is going to,
Wait.
I don't know why I rolled for it. She casts Fireball.
Failed X.
She has Fireball?
Yeah.
She has Fireball?
She's 1 slot for Fireball, yeah.
Okay.
What?
But also, it's also resistant to fire.
She doesn't have lightning bolt. Yeah, so it's make a save.
That's...
So for once, the low dice worked out.
Okay.
Wait, question. Where's the fireball originating at?
She positioned it. She lobbed it over the demon, so it exploded behind him and
Okay.
got him blast.
Okay.
But because you guys are protected by the protected by the body of this demon, the sort of fire washes over around you.
Here, let me empty this out so you can walk through.
I'm only rolling 4 because it's halved. That's gonna be 12 damage after being halved for resistance.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
No.
Well, hey, 12 compared to 0.
Comparatively, yes.
This hot breath washes over the whole entire group as you see flames flicking up in the back of his throat. Next up is going to be Hammer.
Let's go, Hammer.
Come on, Hammer. Come on, Hammer.
We want to go down without a fight. Does that mean that much? He's going to throw it again and get a 21.
Hey!
Nice.
That's gonna be 9 damage. As the hammer crashes into him, explodes with the runes explode with force, and then returns back to his hand. There seems to be like a little hammer-sized indent on the shadowy skin of the monster. And next up is the demon.
Uh-oh.
It's going to...
Wait, did we skip Egberta?
We skipped over Egberta. Apologies. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Who's right now else close to the beast?
Vanom, Garen, and you.
Are we gonna retreat or not?
I think they're trying to make it for there. Everyone else is not retreating.
Are you retreating? Bonus action, I'm gonna wild shape Direwolf again, so I just get more hit points, I guess.
Oh, you use your wild shape while you're in wild shape to reset your wild shape hit points. Interesting. Okay. So these injuries that you sustain from this massive claw attacks, you focus up and the flesh ripples, starts to reform and closes over your bleeding wounds. You are now fully in the form of Direwolf again, uninjured and ready to fight. Bite attack. Make an attack roll with advantage.
24.
24 hits for sure.
Yay!
Finally.
Roll for damage.
Nice.
Okay, 14 piercing.
Damn it! Woo!
Okay.
Oh, moving up the
As much
door.
damage as a
And
fireball.
have it make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Is there size on that?
That's gonna be a 26.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, they're big. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just take the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's back to it.
Next up is the demon. Does anyone want to move?
So I think final positioning is Kalmir and Egberta are on the far side of the demon.
You can flank.
Yeah. So Kalmir and Egberta are on the far side.
Also a function, right?
Yeah. So
are we working by flanking rules?
we are working with flanking rules. If we're on both sides of the demon, of any enemy, then you can activate flanking and get advantage on all your attack
I'm
rolls.
gonna flank it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
I
one
think
side
we're
then.
good then. Yeah.
I'm gonna go wolf mode and circle it.
You'll throw it up sand in your wake as you skid around the demon's back and towards the whipping tail. Next up, the demon goes to. Oh, apologies! I forgot to make at the end of Vanom's turn. Constitution save
Probably save from the.
fails.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Vanom was not supposed to have an area to attack. Whoopsies.
Whoops.
So essentially we're
It's
agreeing
okay.
that
Wait, who did it power word stun?
Vanom.
Vanom.
So Vanom's just out of it right
So
now.
he's staggering. His weapon's dissolved, and he's just
He's just
doing
stunned right
nothing.
now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So essentially we agree. Technically, right now, Venom is the most useless member of the entire group.
yes.
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 I'm here
Okay.
for that.
All right. Next
Perfect.
up, the demon will cast darkness.
Does
Magic darkness
okay?
curls from its skin, expanding out into the open air, filling a area of radius 15 feet around
Not
itself.
that big.
I'm assuming dark vision doesn't get rid of it.
Dark
You need
vision
double
does not
sight
pierce
for
it.
that.
Okay.
So the Vanom is stumbling in front of it. The demon is going to make an attack roll against him with advantage.
Beat
Oh
him.
god. Oh, now
Oh
this
my-
has to roll well.
Get him.
That's
Oh my
going
God.
to
Get 'em.
be a 28 to hit. 20
What's your power?
damage against Vanom as claws rip open his front. He is still stunned, but he's staggering. Now
Oh,
he's
he's after
blood dripping out of his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still up.
It's D&D.
he's still up.
Okay.
People don't stay dead long.
Bro.
Then the creature is
you
going
decapitate
to
them.
turn around, make an attack roll
You decapitate
against
them.
the wolf that keeps pestering it.
No.
That's
Oh,
going to
no.
be a...
Does the demon have double sight?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be a 16 to hit.
And it hits.
Okay. 20 damage.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 17.
So, as it breaks you feel like you get knocked aside as this giant fish crashes to the ground in front of you. You can't quite see what's happening, but you can feel this as the attacks rain down around you. Okay. The demon is not going to move.
Huh.
Next up is Max.
Serious.
Max, your real name is
Sirius.
Sirius, is your fake name of your fake name.
Fake name are perfect.
Stacy Fagan. Alright. I'm gonna activate a background feature. Okay! 26 to hit?
26 hits!
Alright, finally, time to do my thing. 23 damage.
Okay, so you're launching arrows into the dark.
Yeah.
You can't quite tell if they ever hit, and then you hear as a plume of fire bursts up briefly above the darkness that surrounds the field.
And then, so I've backed up a bunch. Am I like near corner of the maze?
Yeah.
Can I just duck around and get cover?
Yes.
I would like to do that.
You slip around, dive into the shadows, preparing for
And I
any
know
attack.
its location because of Hunter's Mark. That tells me where it is.
Okay.
So I know if it's coming at me.
So next up is Vanom, who makes a stuns check. Nat 1.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
Wait, it needs to make a con save for darkness.
You're right.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, that passes.
Yeah. Okay. So Vanom is still stunned.
Powered stun's not concentration, right?
No.
Okay.
Abella, you're up with Calmir on deck.
Okay.
I am
lot
almost
of damage,
pitting Venom by this point.
Yep.
How?
There's-
I don't know how damaged it looks.
Okay, we can't see it right now.
No, I'm not gonna chuck
I need
another.
to shoot her.
Or that
No,
sounds like a terrible idea. I'm
Don't.
just gonna roll for Firebolt because that's all I can do at this point.
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you have any other cantrips?
I have Mage Hand and Mending,
Okay then.
so I don't think I can do anything else.
Mage hand, poke their eye. No.
No, I get it. But no.
This would be with disadvantage too.
18, and then that is 13. I don't.
13.
Oh,
13.
13 with disadvantage? Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not hit. As you launch your firebolt into the darkness, and you hear it puffing away at the darkness smoke.
To be fair, at this point, I'm not gonna do much.
Do you want to move?
I'll continue inching towards the exit.
Okay, so you're maybe about 3/4 of the way there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with enough movement to, like, go help Cadmir if I need to.
Okay. Calmir, you're up, and Egberta, you're on deck.
Okay, bonus action, conjured weapon. Again, similar, like Sanguinium portion here, forms into a shape of a hammer.
I'm assuming the demon has high con, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Swirling in the darkness as you can't see anything around you. Questing out with your senses, you
Oh,
summon
yeah.
this hammer to your hand.
Well, no, the hammer is growing on it.
Growing out of your
no,
hand.
no, yeah, so essentially my hand is just a hammer now. Bonk.
Whoa, boom!
Yeah.
Make a attack roll.
Yeah, well, won't be the first time I'm doing something in absolute darkness. Sorry, that's a 9.
9 does not hit.
Yeah,
So you swing-
I just swing and then I just turn myself around and kind of and just orient myself back. Well, it's not there.
In the silence and dark of this empty space, you feel nothing meet your grip as you swing forward. Next up is Egberta.
Bite.
Okay, make an attack roll.
24.
Chloe said, Caden, I'll pay you a whopping $0 to kill everyone in this party.
24? 24 hits.
Yay!
It's
Make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Just hoping.
This is gonna be 18.
Nah.
So you lunge forward in the darkness, your jaws unclamping and smacking down on biting skin. You clench hard as you can, and you feel a puff of something come out from beneath the shadow.
I think I remember what they're called.
What?
I think I remember what these are called in like the monster manual.
All right.
And it is.
Oh, Glabrazu.
Now, next up is going to be the trio. The
Does it have
Goliath
high
keeps
con?
swinging away
This is all
happily.
metagaming. I don't actually know any of this. I rolled like a 2.
Rolling, the Goliath keeps swinging away happily, rolling an 11 and missing drastically. Next up is the Witch, who is going to cast Poison Spray, which is
It's
a
gonna succeed.
18 that
It's gonna
succeeds.
No,
There's a puff of green noxious gas.
She couldn't have
Puffs
saved
into
the third level
darkness.
slot for Dispel Magic, maybe? No?
No.
Mm-mm.
And then there's Hammer, who repeats his attack. But he
Come
sees
on.
that everyone is sort of gaining around the ring, and he starts before charging around to try to get a better angle of the demon around the edges of the field. Nat 20!
Hammer!
Hammer down.
Okay, so this hammer is a normal dwarven hammer, but also has a special property. When it crits, so besides the normal damage, which does 12, 14, 15, 16, 18
Hammer
plus 3, 21 damage.
Excuse me, hammer time.
time.
Of course.
Uh,
Yeah, why?
Hammered the ruse.
Hammers, hammered.
No, hammered.
It inflicts a plus 1d4 bleed on the enemy.
Oh, it's a wounding or something? Yeah.
Yeah, well, a dwarven thrower of wounding. Sure. Okay, so that will happen at the beginning of his next turn. Next up is the demon. The demon still seems to not have any inclination to move. It just keeps pounding around itself, turning on its heels.
Wait, con save for darkness because of the hammer.
Oh,
You're right. Yes,
Hey,
it's
hammer,
DC
hammer.
20.
Wait,
And also the bite.
also my bite.
So DC 20 for the
Half.
yeah. So
half.
10 plus half. Oh, is it
No,
just?
it's just half.
So DC
It's
10.
10 or half. Yeah.
That's gonna that succeeds. And how much damage did you do? You did 9. So
Yeah.
If you did less than 20, then it.
so DC 10, and he succeeds.
Okay.
Okay. So next up is the demon. It's gonna
Now
take
you go.
1d4 bleed damage. That's 3. Sirius, you're up.
Okay.
It's funny that we refer to you more by your character's fake name than his real name.
I want to use
Who's Nikolai? Never heard of them.
Yeah.
I'll use my last usage of the background feature. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Wait, nat 20?
Let's on the darkness.
Just 20. Dirty 20. Dirty
An
20.
arrow streaking a golden light, silver light behind it.
21 damage.
Whew, boy. So you hear a spurt of what seems to be like ichor or
Yeah.
blood or pain comes out of this creature. 21 damage. It's a con save to maintain
DC 10.
penetration. That succeeds. Next up is Vanom. Actually, he's
Oh,
gonna make his
Yeah.
Con
save
save.
Yeah, man.
and succeeded.
Finally!
I think it's the end of his turn though.
That Yoshi's son. He can't do anything on his turn.
No, the con save. Oh yeah, because I believe he saves at the end, right?
Well, yeah. So
So he
no-
still does
Oh,
nothing.
he still does nothing.
He's still
so
useless.
he's coughing, blood
Finally.
dripping out of his mouth. You'll pay for that, demon scum.
As he looks around in the dark.
And he comes to, surrounded by darkness, of course, get bleeding from a giant gash in his chest. Bella, what do you want to do?
You know what? I think all I can do is fireball at this right now.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Fireball?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Disadvantage still?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, it's just not 8.
Okay, so that's gonna be that is a miss.
Yeah.
So again, you're casting, but you're almost around the demon. Do you want to get actually to the exit?
Yeah, I'll be like in front of the exit.
Sure. So
Like,
you move
right
around the
to me.
last quarter circle to the end of the exit, and are now blasting firebolts from your hands in a vain attempt to distract the demon as you move
Yeah.
deeper into the maze.
I like to imagine one just flies right from in front of my face. Like, what?
You see, through this darkness, you just see like distant flashes of light.
Yeah, no. What?
Next up is Calmir, and Egberta, you're on deck.
Sorry, I just wanted
This
one
is what
thing.
I forgot to do last time, so I'm gonna
Please
do this.
don't tell me the demon has another power stun.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
that's the greatest.
No, like-
Hopefully it doesn't.
No, like
fuck.
the thing is, if he does, and
How
then
much do you
use
get?
it
1d8
on
for
Venom
I'm
again.
at this. I'm at this.
That would
It
be
does
so
the same
funny.
damage it
I
did the
regret
And then,
first
like,
time.
by the end, we just
That's
go to
fair.
Venom. Okay, so how was the fight for you? I mean, it's hammer time for me. Not hammer time.
Just only single hammer time.
Yeah, no, it's light hammer time.
Wait, so we have hammer and hammer cubed?
Hammer cube time, fine.
No. Hammer is hammer cubed because he has a hammer.
True.
Hammer's
Okay.
hammer.
Okay, great. No, that's blocked.
Oh.
And that doesn't count. God, can I even make this attack roll? Well, that's a 11.
No.
And you're charging
Blood
forward,
on the
swinging
die.
around wildly with your hammer made of sanguine, but it doesn't appear to be hitting anything. Like the demon isn't even there. You aren't even sure where you are in this darkness cloud as you're whiffing every attack. Egberta, you're up. Before that happens, do you want to move anywhere out of the cloud?
I mean, if I move away, I'm gonna trigger like opportunity attacks now. I mean, I'm imagining just gonna swing like a madman, just like swing, and then the momentum is like I'm going with momentum and just turn around and then like do a flip and then
Oh
stand
no,
back
I
down.
accidentally hit Vanom.
No.
That's a that one.
No, that's an at 20.
Okay, excellent.
True.
Okay, bite.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Nat 20.
Yo!
Finally.
So does she hit Vanom?
I mean, just roll double damage for me, please.
I can stand up.
I think what happens is that you already have your jaws like attached deep into this demon's skin. So what happens is you ride it with an incredible willpower of strength. You push forward,
How do
snapping.
you know I rolled 4d6s? 1, 1, 1, 3.
Massive.
And with incredible willpower strength, you manage to rip off an entire bit of flesh out of the demon.
That's 9 damage.
Even with the limited vision provided by you by this darkness, you can still tell that it is oozing this dark, sinuous, shadowy liquid. Cap, how much
9
damage?
damage.
9 damage. All right.
1113.
Call.
Okay.
Let's hope he gets a net
The
one.
trio. Oh, it's
Also, make a strength saving throw.
And a
I'm
con
gonna just hope. Let's
Strength
go.
save, con save.
Okay, because it's a crit, I'll do a disadvantage.
Yay.
No, sorry, that's gonna be a 24.
Con save?
Yeah.
Strength save then. as
Oh,
well.
they're equal.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so next up is the Goliath. He's going to, I think what happens is he's going to charge out of the darkness. He does trigger an opportunity attack. That's going to...
With advantage, because you can't see it.
Yeah, that's true. That's... no way. No, that still hits. Never mind.
Oh god.
He rolls for damage.
Good
21 damage
They have not done me well.
to Goliath.
Rip the duck dice.
But he gets out, stumbles forward from this massive set of gashes in his back. He turns around, brandishing his axe, realizes he can't hit them, and then pulls out a dagger and
It must
throws
be
it
because of not
into the cloud, making an attack with disadvantage. That's gonna be a nat 1. And
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna...
Poor
Okay, so
Venom.
now I'm gonna roll a random dice to see who gets hit.
Oh
Oh,
It's 1, 2, you two, and Vanom, right?
I think so.
Okay, so it's gonna be
no.
D3.
That's sword, AC.
Oh wait, what about the Goliath? Like,
He left.
Oh,
He's the one who's a 2.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can roll again because it's 4. 4.
Just
4.
roll a d6 and have it.
4.
Roll a d6 and have it.
Roll the 6.
1. Oh, I didn't assign them. 1, 2, 3.
Fine.
Sorry, roll d6 to have it.
Yes.
6.
3.
That's Vanom.
Yeah!
Okay, so that's gonna be a 1d4
Poor guy.
plus strength. That's gonna be 6 damage against Vanom. so Vanom's swinging around wildly in darkness before a dagger thuds into his back. You hear, ah!
Is he still up?
He's still up.
He's
barely.
taking a lot of damage.
Barely. So the witch is going to run up towards Garen, and she's going to cast haste on him.
She has 2 third
I
level
don't know why I
spell
rolled for
slots.
that. What?
So she has another third level spell slot?
Haste is second level, isn't it?
Third.
No, she can't do that then.
Oh.
I want them to die.
I thought you were on their team originally.
Alright, so
You have to take them down from the inside.
in that case, she's just going to cast Poison Spray again, which is going to be a con save. It's going to be a knife that saves, so puffs harmlessly into the cloud.
I heard a shot.
And then the hammer,
Oh my god.
emboldened by the victory's next attack, reaches the end of the circle along with you. He shoots you a grin and then throws his next. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a 25.
Hammer,
Let's go, hammer!
So roll for damage. It's gonna be 1.
Okay, so we all agree Hammer is the most competent individual in this entire
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 8 damage.
Hammer's insane.
As it returns to the cloud. Pull it into his hand. I forgot to roll disadvantage for that because it's ranged.
No.
It does not miss. It does not hit. I'm sorry.
Hammer! Wait, on the return?
What?
Like the Mjolnir.
It's like a...
Okay, so I'll pull it again with disadvantage because it's
Leave.
no fucking way.
Did he
Yes.
hit?
Yeah, he hits.
Yes!
Okay, so he throws it, whiffs, judges it, moves it aside, and then pulls it back to his hand. You hear a "Oh!" and it bounces off, and a round pull it back into his hand, glowing before the runes dissipate.
So
Hammer.
Okay. That
Con save?
basically gives an extra attack, but I'll say he could do that once per short rest.
con save?
Okay.
Yes, technically. It passes. Okay.
We just need one nat one. We just need
demon-
one nat one.
Yeah.
The demon, still refusing to move, begins pounding around itself. It's you and Vanom. I'll do another roll to 60 who he targets this time, because he seems equally annoyed at all 3. Although Vanom hasn't really done much.
I've only done
It was just annoyed at
small
Vanom.
damage.
No, 1, you. Here,
I've
so
done consistent
take
small
2
damage.
attack rolls against you. Oh, with advantage. And so that hits. That
AC 12.
also hits.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 18 left.
Okay, so probably down and then 2
You
fails.
have 18 left?
Yeah.
Well, because it's 2 instances of damage, right? So this isn't gonna auto kill, because it's 2
Oh,
separate
God.
instances.
19.
Okay, so first attack does 16.
Oh, okay, okay.
Second attack does
Wait, no.
24.
Oh no.
Wait, so 18 then 24.
How many?
No,
hit
16 and
points do you
24.
have?
16,
I think-
24.
How many hit points do you have
I
overall?
think they're dead.
Because if you get done
You-
twice your hit points.
What's your max HP?
Yeah.
My max is 22.
20.
Right now I'm 0 then negative 22.
Wait, so first one did 16, right? And you were at 18?
So yeah, so 2.
And then 2 plus max is 22?
Max is 24.
Your max is 24?
No, my max is 22.
So that's 24. How much does the second attack do?
24.
So you're just dead.
If it's exact, it's.
If it's exact, because the 2 and then the spillover brings us to negative
Wait,
22,
wait,
which
what?
is death.
No.
If they
No,
over
wait, no. 4, 16. That's 20 and then 26, so 46. Yeah.
Yeah, because we split it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
you're
I
right.
think
46.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
Yep.
Well then.
We are level 2. We don't have resurrection.
Nope. That's level 5.
No.
Okay, so
Unless the dwarf has revivify. Unless Hammer has revivify.
He just secretly has level 5 spell just like he's never
You
used
never
it.
know.
He's been a cleric this whole time.
okay.
Cleric of what?
Dwarf?
Fair? No, Cleric of Hammer.
Cleric of Hammer.
Maybe the.
You know what's the
second
even better
attack
part?
It was against me.
You know what's the even better part? I'm in the darkness, so no one even knows.
Yeah.
So, struck by this sudden hand that appears out of nowhere. You can't even see where it's coming from. But suddenly, crush into the ground, already weak from your previous excursion with the zombies. You feel this crush. You feel your ribs break. Your heart squashed. Your head is outside the demon's grip, but you feel your body dying. You might be able to shout out one last breath of the air still calling up your lungs. What do you want to say?
That's a really difficult question. I did not anticipate this at all. Oh, wait, I know.
I should have gone straight.
Wait, I know. Hit here!
He's yelling out where it is.
Oh! And with the last agonizing scream, your body dies.
So we hear that, right?
Yes. The sanguium bit on your arm melts away. You hear the demons distantly as if coming through an ancient arcane veil. Vanom, you see, suddenly you can see something so much clearer. He's still fighting this creature, but he looks over as though pained. He seems determined to bring this creature down. Next up in the initiative order, for now, is
I'm temporarily
Egberta.
all right, at least.
Egberta.
Okay.
I hear this, right?
Yes.
We all hear this.
You all hear this. You hear the squelching crunch of a body being broken.
Okay.
If I can, howl. Free action, speak, whatever. Howl.
Okay.
Second, disengage as my actual action.
Okay.
Third, I'm running over to where you are at the exit.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
And I'm gonna say, I rely on hearing or smell to find that you. If need be, because it's darkness.
Right. Okay.
I'm slightly shaking, worried for the worst case scenario. And my best friend just died.
Yeah. So the trio's up next. The Goliath. He's going to be shocked at this sudden, out of nowhere death. He's gonna start backing up. What do we do? The witch. She starts running towards the exit. Just, it's too powerful for us. We must leave. We must leave. And Hammer. He's holding his thrower. He blinks twice through his helmet. Is anyone else going to get his body? We owe him our last rites. And he charges towards the darkness.
Oh my god.
Can I help him?
Yeah, you charge after him. It is technically the demon's turn. Hammer's going to approach into the darkness. The demon's going to swing at him. Okay, that's a nat 20 against
So
Hammer.
Hammer might be going down.
Okay.
19. 19 plus 5, 24 damage.
Hammer still alright?
Yeah, he's still standing.
Okay.
And then he's doing a second attack against you because you're running with him with advantage. That's going to be a advantage of 21 to hit.
Yep.
And then 20 damage.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's a reason. Okay. How close are you to the monster?
You just entered the darkness for a hand. You actually got thrown backwards out of the thing by the force of this blow.
Better. Okay.
Okay, I will try and retrieve you.
Please retrieve me.
I mean, you're not dead there.
I'm not dead. I'm at
is anyone who's not in the darkness around rejoining the fray? You're
I'm still fine.
You're okay. What do you want to do?
Shoot it.
Okay. Roll hit.
21.
Okay, 21 hits. Roll for damage.
14 damage.
14. Okay. Alright, so you hear another thud as the demon. It seems almost like it didn't even recognize that it, killed someone. This distant thing. You are still aware of it. Distantly.
Okay.
You still hear these roars, these loud noises, these flashes of light, and someone running towards you. It's Hammer. Vanom is up. He's going to make two last attacks.
Relic that does one stuff.
He's going to actually hit with both, surprisingly.
Okay.
Oh
Venom's
my.
actually doing something.
Better.
It's going to make an 11 damage and 9 damage. Yep, but you hear and then a roar. It's like a coughing roar.
So damage.
3 con saves.
3 con saves?
Because I shot
it's
it.
going to be a 23,
Yeah.
a 22, and a 24.
What can you do? Gotta ask her. Gotta try.
Wow.
Gotta try.
Bella, make a death saving throw.
Yes.
We're making a lot of this.
Fail.
Kalmir, I want you to make. Can you make a religion check for me, please?
Religion check?
Yep.
Oh, great. I have a plus there on it.
No.
Well, that's a 12.
I think she's arcane.
What?
She has fire.
That's a
arcane.
12.
Just 12?
Yeah, and haste.
What god do you follow?
Maybe.
I say.
Do you follow one at all?
It's a bonus action for you to drop off.
Is there... Would there be like a god of for craftsmen or
Yes.
anything? Then it would be Zen, but like... I'm technically bloodworthy, so I'm assuming like on the surface I'm kind of following like the people
Sure.
raw and
Yes.
and everything, but like...
So Bloodborne is in fact a religion, but you could totally follow another religion and secretly still practice
Yeah,
it.
like me, myself, prior to this whole thing, I'm following the god of craftsmen and everything. After this, I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to do it publicly, because, I'm kind of a bloodworthy now, but I'm still doing this secretly.
So the god of craftsmen is Ronan the Smith, and so the god you follow.
Mm-hmm.
As you are approaching, like you feel you are draining into another realm, you hear the crashing of metal on anvil, growing louder as you seep towards it. It is a beautiful sound, a calling sound, and one you can't resist for long. Mm-hmm. Next up is Egberta. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna, so I'm back outside. I'm assuming I can't make medicine checks as a dire wolf.
Correct. Well, you can still make a medicine check, but it will be off of wolf stats.
Keeps mental stats and proficiencies.
I keep my mental stats.
Wild shape, not polymorph.
Okay, well,
Technically
there's no rule against it.
Okay, medicine check. To stabilize Abella.
Okay. So you jump out of
Not 20.
Oh, okay, I think of this.
Nice.
Okay, so how did with a wolf? So you charge out of the darkness. You see you skid to a stop.
I know how. You charge toward Abella. Remember the pill you had? It just slips from your pocket right into her mouth.
It tastes so bad, you wake up.
God, it's so bad.
It's like smelling salts in the sense that you you half awake, gasping. You can stumble to your feet if you so choose.
You just, when you wake up, you just see a wolf muzzle in your face, just like...
I give you a little hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so originally I was gonna
Next
throw
up
it.
is the trio. The Goliath and the Witch are charging out back towards the exit, pushing past you guys and moving into the maze. And
Damn.
Hammer is going to... Wait, do we... Oh, no. Sorry. After... Oh, right. Vanom. He's going to try to...
I thought Vanom already made 2 attacks.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot he's going to try to leave, but... And the demon...
Attack
You already used his reaction. Okay, yep. So that's gonna be.
I want Vanom to die.
That's gonna be a hit.
I just
You
want.
hate it more than
no.
us.
I mean,
So Vanom returns to so
You
Vanom
guys already
turns
died, like,
to charge
once.
out of the
Got
darkness
revived.
Yeah.
You actually died.
and
I've been knocked out
takes
twice.
14.
In serious haste.
Does he go down?
You.
And Vanom's down.
So you see a grunt of pain
Let's go.
as Vanom stumbles out of the darkness. His eyes roll back in his head, falls to his knees, and face plants in the dust. Is bleeding, his blood oozing into the sand below from cuts on his back, chest, and neck.
okay.
Or we can try dragging him with us.
Next one's Hammer. He's going to
Is he like dead or just unconscious making saving throws?
making saving throws, but for NPCs, if they're not stabilized, they do not
If we don't
stabilize on their
actively
own.
try and help, they die.
Yeah.
So like each round
Do
is
we
failed.
want
That's it. They
to
don't-
try and redeem?
I'm not going back in. I'm gonna be real.
Just
All I'm
get
saying,
out. Just get out.
I mean, all I'm saying is I don't hate him to that degree, but like, obviously, don't risk
I
yourself.
don't want to risk dying, but I also am like,
Just get out.
Okay, you know
Because
I'll-
if you go back in, the demon might just hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think my AC is the highest, and I still
What's your AC?
17.
Yeah,
Okay, fair
eyes. Yeah.
So
So that was just. So trio, what's Hammer doing?
Hammer is going to make a perception check to try to find your body. Get a 18. Skid to a stop in front of you and try to haul you onto his back. He's gonna make an athletics check. It's gonna be a
My weight is 150 if it helps.
barely succeed.
Okay.
He's gonna stumble. He has 10 feet movement left. He's going to move the 5 feet out of the darkness. So he emerges, trailing wisps of dark smoke, carrying this fellow dwarf on his back. As I need help! I need help, someone!
I go over if possible.
It's you can on your turn.
Okay.
So it's demon again.
Yes, it is demon. You see one last claw attack reach out of the darkness. Two claw attacks. Reach toward.
These are for Hammer.
It's for Hammer. That's gonna be a 17.
We're gonna beat this. We're gonna do it by the rules.
yeah.
And a 16.
I still have.
Does my
spell
body-
He's encumbered.
Does my body being on his back help him in any
Half
sort of
cover?
way?
Yeah.
So
So
it's
in defense.
Half cover.
Cover?
Half cover.
Okay, alright. So I'll give him advantage. So cancel out and does normal attack rolls. So with the cover, it's gonna be a 16 against.
Is Hammer down?
Oh god.
Hammer's down, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh
So with it, she's sort of, I need help. I need someone, please. A shadowy claw bursting from his chest
Oh, he's dead.
as he falls forward. Your body tumbling off his back onto the ground.
Okay, my turn yet?
His hammer thudding to the ground in the sand.
I just realized.
Is it my turn yet?
I'm up for.
Did the dragon actually expected this to be beaten by one single group? We had like 8 people and 2 of them
He
were
also
blood
did
warded.
stick it in a maze where you could have just run by it and distracted
Yeah.
it.
Nope. We do this the old-fashioned way. If it has HP, we can kill it.
Okay,
Oh.
serious.
You're gonna keep going.
And that misses. Yeah.
Okay, you're still shooting arrows into the darkness.
Uh,
The demon still has not moved. Vanom, eyes twitching on the ground. Abella. So you're stumbled to your feet. It seems to have woken you up enough to actually get to safety as you stumble along with. Or actually, where do you want to go?
I'm just gonna stumble out.
Okay.
I've been too scarred by it.
Away from the demon, away from
Yeah.
Calumny's
Yeah.
body,
Okay.
and away from Hammer's twitching form.
Actually, as I'm leaving, can I cast Mage Hand to pull them? Oh no,
You can
no,
only
no,
drag
Oh,
5
yeah.
pounds.
no, it's
Yeah.
only 10 pounds.
Or
You
Yeah.
can take my hammer away.
Question.
Yeah,
How common is resurrection magic in the setting?
almost non-existent.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
It's your decision in the long run.
No, but I mean, even really, like, because if we know
Okay.
that resurrection magic isn't a lot, then like Hammer is the one who has potential to be saved. I'm dead.
I mean, Claudia just burst through his
Well,
chest.
actually, if I know
Fair.
they're out of
Okay.
the attack of opportunity, so do I know that?
You figure the demon could like leap out at any time. It hasn't so far. Doesn't mean it won't.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Just get out.
Yeah, go.
I can also do this, get one person up, and then have us both try and leave.
If anyone survives, I can grab him as I'm running past.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action, shift back from wild shape, Egberta mode. Let's go. Gonna go over, do cure wounds on hammer.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to drag Calmir.
Right. Okay. So you reach your wing forward, or your hand forward, clawed hand with the wing behind you.
And then
Healing magic bursts from your touch. That's a killer one. You saved me. I'm not gonna be able to get out of
we're
here
gonna
alive.
try and stick together. You got this. You're back on your feet because cure wounds. Let me actually roll for that. I should probably roll.
The witch is fully just run off, right?
Yeah.
She's just out.
That and
Goliath.
Garen.
Garen. Why I have so much trouble remembering that name?
Garen's a Goliath. Roll some of the town.
What was that?
That is, he gains 5 HP back.
Okay, yeah. So he's
back on your
That's
feet.
enough.
We're gonna get out of here together. We got this.
not without your friend. I promised him.
You betcha. And with that said, can I do item interaction with manacles? Wait, no, not manacles. What is it? Shoot. What is it? Caltrips.
Just throw him behind you, so...
Yeah,
oh.
just throw it behind us.
The caltrops spread out over a big area.
Try getting through that to us.
Smoke bleed out as if through a burning maw. Now Hammer's up. He's going to stumble. He's still breathing heavily. He still has blood covering his mouth and chest. He's going to do his very best to try to pick up Calmir's body again. That's going to succeed. Pulls on his back. Let's get out of here. And as they move towards the exit to the room.
Uh-oh. Now it's,
I'm just saying, if I somehow get back as Kelmir, I'm making sure this guy's staying until the end of campaign. No one touches this guy.
Yeah.
We're adopting Hammer in
Hammer's
the
an
party.
NPC.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Ichabod from the other one.
So the way you've left this, Vanom's body lays lost in darkness somewhere.
Demon's still up now.
The demon is up, but it somehow for some reason refuses to leave its spot. Vanom's body lost somewhere in the darkness.
I think it's low on hit points.
I'm still gonna keep
You're
shooting
gonna
it.
keep going.
I'm gonna
You
keep
better
going.
I'm
end
just gonna
this.
keep on shooting it.
Oh, no
Well, I
way.
mean, the monster
okay,
literally
the
can't.
demon's turn. It skips its turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
shoot
takes,
it.
okay, takes a dodge action.
Okay. Straight roll, disadvantage. Disadvantage now.
Oh my god.
21 to hit.
That's what this
There's
advantage?
gonna be
I rolled a
sniping
13
around
and
the
8,
corner.
19 on the die.
Ah, lovely.
8 damage.
Snipes around the corner.
So
Does
first
the
off-
concentration still remain?
So the concentration doesn't. Well, technically the concentration remains, but I want you to describe what happens as the darkness sucks away, leaving the shadowy form reeling from an arrow sticking right into its forehead.
Ooh.
Smoke belches out of the mouth. How does it fall?
So as it's like leaning backwards, right? I'm going to like draw back the bow again, and this time the energy is going to go all the way up the fragments along the arm and like into the arrow. As it's just like fully charged, release, and the arrow is going to, as it flies, hit center of mass and pull like the entire torso out with it. So there's just a massive hole.
Shadow scatters in all directions as the creature gets a whole massive hole blown in his chest. Steam escapes his mouth and it falls to his knees, then his chest, and his head hits the ground.
Oh my god.
So is anyone else here still, or is it just me?
I'm still there trying to get them
Yeah.
away.
I left.
Casualty.
Yes, you're all out.
Casualty
And
at
then
war.
So we see this, right?
I mean, we
yeah.
can at least hear it. You guys can hear it.
Everyone can see it because you guys are at the entrance to the maze. You
so
see.
now Nikolai is
We're at
probably
the
like
entrance?
70 feet off still in the maze.
Yeah,
I
so what
have
happens
sharpshooter, so the arrow just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, so what happens is you see in the darkness of the maze, this flashing arrow blast a hole in the demon that falls over, and then as its core starts to decompose, flaking away to ash, and smoke. Even its bones melt away into shadow, drip to the ground, and disappear, leaving only the corpse of a crushed Vanom.
Nikolai comes
And Nikolai.
walking out entirely unharmed.
I'm just like, okay, what do we do about Calmir?
Bury him? Not here, obviously.
No, wait.
Well,
Wait.
how close is the entrance?
You mean to exit?
We're in the same. We're in the center, same distance.
Yeah.
Wait.
Make a perception check.
9.
9? Yeah, so you are in the center of the maze. It'd be an equal walk from here to the end.
We keep going. Man, I have any magic items.
Okay, so
Well, okay.
probably not.
Do you want to search through Vanon's body?
After they I wanna let them break off a distance so Hammer
Well,
doesn't
my
see me
whole thing
desecrating
is,
his
are
boss's
we going
corpse.
to try and find someone who can do resurrection?
Venom's probably dead. Like the full
No,
thing.
forget Vanom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, Drew. It doesn't look like I care about Vanom.
yes. However, we're not gonna find
Okay,
someone
it's-
in the maze, right? We're gonna like the dragon or something.
I know, but time-wise, would we have enough time to get out?
Well,
Because it's like a minute. right?
Revivify. We can't do Revivify. Raise Dead's gonna be our best bet, which is 10 days.
Okay, forget that. I'm picking up my caltrops.
So you spend the
It's only 20. It's only 20
Oh, it's only
caltrops.
20.
It's only
Okay.
20
So
Wait.
skeeping the sands, shifting some out, dropping them back to a bag.
Sorry, I'm imagining you're a chicken, right? Like you just
Yeah.
like.
Yes.
Picking out all the caltrops from the sand around Vanom's corpse.
It's like, okay.
So, do you leave Nikolai with Vanom's corpse?
No. I'm waiting behind you with you.
Has Hammer walked off.
He's stumbling away and just turned corner.
Okay, now I'm gonna start.
Make an investigation roll.
14.
14? Yeah, so Vanom,
Venom.
sorry,
Vanom.
apologies.
Ah.
After Hammer's disappearance, you search Vanom's body. He has 13 gold pieces and 27 silver.
Okay.
He also has it is a broken ring of spell storing.
Okay.
So what happens is it has one spell stored in it, but it can't be refilled.
Okay.
You don't know what that spell is.
Okay.
I was going to say Ring of Resurrection.
Conveniently, no.
Okay. Can I check
That's
That is
Okay.
all that he has,
If you're
except for his
gonna-
normal
yeah.
gear.
So, time to come clean. I told you all my race was Tasha's variant. It's actually
Are
Loot
they
Goblin.
even here?
Essentially, what?
Loot Goblin.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I'm a Loot Goblin.
Loot Goblin.
Have you not heard of that phrase?
Loot Goblin.
Hi, I'm a
Is
dice
it like
goblin.
the musical instrument?
No,
No.
L-O-O-T. Loot Goblin.
Oh, the other loot.
Luke Goblin.
Yeah, no, I'm actually just a bard this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You do know vicious mockery!
Alright,
Okay.
we keep moving.
So-
yeah.
Well, actually,
Huh?
I want to check the monsters. So,
It's gone. The monster's gone.
Like,
it was a shadow summon, and now it's
okay.
dispersed.
Okay, so
Okay, gotcha.
Hammer turned the corner.
Yes.
Well, I see my best friend's body, and it just hits me that he's dead. Tears fill my eyes, and I'm already on the ground, but I just crumble.
For sure. So, Calmir, you can still you have a faint sense of awareness as you feel your body being moved. You feel disconnected to it, almost like you are still where you were. You fell, but there's a faint line connecting you to where your body moved away. The whole world looks blurry and indistinct. Your awareness of it is fading slowly, but you hear that crashing of an anvil, of laughter and drink and parties after long days of hard work. You know that is what awaits you should you decide to continue onwards, to return your soul to the infinite plane of evocation from which all living things originate. But you have the choice not to, at least for now.
Would Kelmir know, like, if he chooses no, so what happens?
Then you maintain your awareness of the world for some time. That soul connection is still, it is held until you decide to sever it yourself. But for right now, you are in the some sort of in between, a place between planes, where the soul is still connected to the material plane, but you have not yet transitioned to the astral plane.
Okay. So, above table wise, if I choose to sever, I just roll new character.
We'll decide how that occurs
Okay, cool.
if you choose not to do that.
No, I don't. I'm by this point I'm too spiteful to just give up. That's a 2.
Okay.
You can feel Vanom's awareness grow in this in between place, connected to his body as well. But you don't have to interact with him if you don't want to.
If I choose to, how can I interact?
In this place, there is no necessarily. There is no speech. There's no sound. There is no anything but the primordial connection between two souls touching.
Okay.
So you would understand each other fully and completely, and be able to communicate on a level higher than normal speech.
Okay. I mean, I do move to him because so you're here now as well, huh?
I don't remember how I got here. We are dead, aren't we?
And yes, and by the looks of it, we're the only two that's dead.
He turns his spiritual essence in a direction that isn't quite one of the 3 dimensions, looking out into a void, that same distant place that you know of, but slightly offset.
Mm-hmm.
You know that his destination is a different one.
Okay.
He's looking to it. You get this sense of he's looking down. If he had a body, he'd be looking down at his hand. The blood mark that seemed to define everything about him. It wasn't much good in the end, was it? That power I wielded? All that strength, all that training, and the effort I went to become the most powerful, yet we who our destiny was to lead those to a greater victory, we were the ones that were the sacrifice, so the rest may live.
Tell me about it. I spent my entire life underneath in a cave, always in the darkness, and well, I suppose this is the last time I will experience that. Thought I managed to navigate better than the average folk, but apparently not.
It has always been my opinion that the darkness outside has been more pleasant than darkness within. Perhaps that's why I stayed there. I may have been the reason why our sacrifices were made. I may have been the cause of such pain, and the cause of my own hubris, and well, perhaps I'm more connected to the material plane now, but I think I understand that perhaps it is not power that I was meant to wield, but perhaps the power that I did wield may be capable of serving others. Hell of a time to learn that.
Am I high enough to reach him to pat him on the back or something?
You can send the spiritual equivalent of patting on the back.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I was not kind to you or to anyone. I can see your past, your essence, your being, and I can see how others saw me. He looks at that place again. There's a place where I am needed more than here.
Well, safe trip, brother.
You feel that the spiritual essence of that blood mark twist, distort, until his almost soul itself is crunched into something that you feel him sever his own cord. The blood mark swallows him, and he drifts out into that place, a distant place from which there's no return.
Okay.
The rest of you, traveling through the maze, it seems strangely quiet. The farther you get through the maze, it seems that the noise, the chaos, the shouts and battles of the rest of the maze have drifted off, almost as if there are no monsters past this halfway point. As if everything before this demon was just a test to weed out those who are incapable of getting to the real test. You wind and weave your way, Egberta, flying above the maze in order to give directions, and indeed you don't see the ghosts and monsters that inhabited the maze before, like only behind. Eventually you make your way, reach the entrance, where you see two figures in front of a large crowd.
Who are the two figures?
The two figures, one you recognize as the light hits him from the standing outside the shadow of the maze, red, scaled skin, horns, arms crossed and wearing deep dark robes. The dragon, looking solemn. Next to him is a person of slightly shorter, but slightly less angular face, but with the same draconic features. Golden skin. He has a large stringed instrument strapped to his back, and he's wearing a long cape with clothes that are a little more expensive than dragons. He steps forward. My pardons for your loss.
Do our characters recognize this?
Everyone make a history check.
Oh my god.
6.
6.
History 8.
8.
17.
17. This is the Keeper, the dragon's right-hand man, and another one of the strange individuals of... He's far more enigmatic than the dragon. No one really knows who he is, but the dragon holds him in extremely high esteem.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
He reached out a hand, turns to you. You look most distraught. Goes, may I?
Yes. Is there any way to save him?
I'm not being much of a bard if I didn't know how to. He places his hands on Kamir's body, pulls his lute off his back, and it seems to actually just float in midair as he's playing it, as if he's just holding a place of quiet. And from the music, this beautiful swelling song that pulls forward, sending out waves you feel is too especially powerful. A pull far stronger than that to the next life. One that reminds you of the joys of living, the laughter. Yes, living is hard, and that song conveys that struggle. But the victories, the love, the life, that which we live for and that which we struggle for, makes all that pain worth it. You can answer that call.
Whatever. I'm not going. For once, I'm not going to wear the dice. Tell me to. Yeah. I answered it now.
Okay. Let me check something.
On a side note, if I don't know what's happening, I'm gonna look at the red dragon and be like, less than 24 hours ago, I would have asked you another question, but I have a question right now.
Speak, child.
Can someone who's gone come back?
He nods his head at Calmir, whose body, it's a twitch, split muscles pulling together, skin reknitting, body reforming. You arch, you feel suddenly the pain of living again as your body undergoes the metamorphosis transition of returning to life. Your organs reknitting, your body, your head, skull crashing together, and as you open your eyes and gasp for what feels the first time in eternity, you return to life, and the song reaches it as its zenith. And a pulse of energy blasts out through the arena as the Keeper casts True Resurrection.
Oh my god.
He has True Resurrection.
That sounds right.
Oh my god.
What the?
No, what?
This is a gift, freely given.
What is going on? Where did the demon go? What? Wait, do I recognize him?
Make a history check.
Okay, finally.
History check.
Your stats once again.
Well, that's a 5. Actually, no, 7.
You do not recognize this creature. You all you know is that he seems like a golden version of the dragon.
The dragon? What?
I am not the dragon. Well, there are some that call me that. No. Dragon is over there.
No, he says he's not. Oh, wait, what?
The dragon steps forward. Welcome back, my child. You seem to have met with an unfortunate encounter.
Were we supposed to, like, fight or run? Because I wasn't sure.
Well, this was my belief. This is the keeper speaking. I believe my friend summoned the Glibres rune as a test to see who would know what their limits were. You were not supposed to fight it. You were supposed to recognize that you could not fight it and retreat, or find a way around.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's gone.
Excuse me.
I killed it. Well, we killed it.
But landing blow. Final blow. Very nice. Very dramatic.
We were determined to defeat us.
Hold on.
You know when, like, a friend falls in battle, like, you gotta stay strong
No,
together and then retreat?
Hold
Vanom.
on.
Where's Hammer?
Hold on, guys. What? Sorry, please fill me in on the details.
Dude, you got munched. Crunch.
That
Whatever.
that bit I can perceive,
Okay.
but everything else that happened afterward.
Hammer
Hammer
was there.
rescued your body along
Yeah.
with Egberta. And
Vanom also died.
Yeah, and Sirius got your back.
That is unpleasant to hear.
Oh. Like, unpleasant that we did. Oh. Sorry, did you not want.
If he made the mistake of trusting his own skill, his own power, over common sense, that was his destiny. I will not interfere with a willful joining into the fray of death.
Your decision? I respect.
Can I walk back into the maze?
also, you only have one 9th level spell slot at level 20.
Can I walk back into the maze?
You may if you so choose, but I imagine people will try to stop you. There's a large crowd of noblemen, aristocrats, and a lot of commoners who are here to watch the exodus of the Bloodworms from the maze and their entourages.
Okay, I just start walking. Is anyone stopping me?
What are you going?
Tell me, what
I
are you-
try to stop you.
Let's just say that I'm the other one who have fell. They deserve better than to just lie down in the middle of the maze.
They do.
The maze is going to dissipate eventually, and his body can be retrieved. After the challenge is over.
Excuse me, Mr.
Dragon?
I look between the two of them and I'm like, dragons?
Dragons?
Even though you're the one person who knows who the keeper is? Oh, no, you
No,
are.
I don't.
Arabella
One
is,
person
yeah.
knows the keeper. I was
Yeah.
like, Mr. Dragons? Wow, there's two of you?
It's getting out of hand.
When's the approximate time of when the first trial will end so a body can be retrieved?
That is a good question. But as I suppose my main filter has been removed. Throws up his hand, crunches into a fist, and suddenly there's a wave of force as all the walls of the maze dissolve, leaving this wide open field with various chickens fighting monsters that freeze. And the monsters freeze, fall, and disintegrate into nothingness.
That was cool.
Can everyone make a perception check?
23.
10.
10?
9.
16.
Wait, sorry, 10.
Okay, so the DC was 11. So
Oh.
sorry.
I really want to get his body. I really want to get his body, okay?
Yeah, so you're starting back towards
No,
Van's body
the
already.
maze is gone. I'm just like, where's he? Oh, there? Okay.
Yeah. But you guys see that behind the dragon and off the side is what looks to be a zombie dressed in just shredded fancy robes that did not disperse when the maze was destroyed. He is sort of standing, but he from these scattered entrails that is trailing from his body, it looks like he's simply appeared on the ground and moved 5 feet off this side.
Oh, can I go over there?
Sure.
I just watch. I stay in front of the dragon keeper, but I glance over at the zombie.
Hi, I'm Egberta, and you are?
It like throws its hand forward as if it tries to shake, but it just kind of flops loose uselessly.
Oh, let me check if I have some paper or something.
What is?
I hand some ink and paper over.
It tries to write, but
I love your handwriting. Oh my god. Can you teach me, like, your calligraphy? Because, like, it already looks better than mine.
talking to him.
What?
I am the sole one who can communicate with him, but it is no matter. We have a greater task to be about.
So, question, just like general knowledge.
Yeah.
How do people address the dragon? Like, do they call him the dragon? Like,
My lord.
Okay, my lord. Yeah, he has
Lord
like
Dragon.
Lord
Yeah.
Dragon. Okay. They don't go, excuse me, the dragon. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Or Mr. Dragon?
You're 4. You can get on your
I do want to emphasize I am going after the body.
Sure, yeah. And Hammer is going with you to retrieve it.
Okay, I guess along the way I'll just chat with him a little bit.
For sure. Indeed, says the keeper. For you, 1, 2, 3. I've just proven yourself to be some of the greatest warriors of your caliber I've ever known. To slay a demon of that size, even a summoned one, takes great tenacity and even greater martial prowess. He looks back at the dragon. The dragon nods once. With our lord's permission, I think it's time to show you something. And with that, we will go on our 15-minute break. Thank you all so much for watching up to this point. Stay tuned. It won't be long until we're back at it with a continuation of this session. Thank you, players, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. And welcome back. So, before we get back to the story, we got a few quick little announcements. Now,
Double checking.
I'd like everyone to go around the room, starting with Harry, and we're going to introduce our real name, our character name, and then just a little description. I understand most people watching this are probably going to have picked up on a few things, but we want to make sure everyone's caught up to speed. So, if you would.
Alright, guys, my real life name is Harry, and I'm playing one Kelmir Everforge, Hildorf Bloodwarden, and I don't know. From the looks of things, he doesn't look good right now, mainly because he has just came back from the brink of death.
Alright, Logan.
Well, hi, I'm Logan. I'm currently playing as Abella, who is a tiefling artificer. She is currently suffering from trauma from the previous things that happened. So, yay, trauma!
Oh no.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I am playing an Aarakocra druid. I'm Moon Druid. I can do this. And Chicken Aarakocra. Egberta the Fourth. Did I mention the name?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm Max. I'm playing Nikolai, who is going by the name Sirius. It's a little...
That was why we kept referring to him as Sirius.
Are you serious about that?
Yes, serious.
Okay, yeah, so
We're all serious,
revised
guys.
ranger
Come on.
elf with an asterisk on that.
Little unclear. And I am Caden. I am your dungeon master for this very wonderful, fun little evening we're having here. And with that out of the way, we'll now return to the story and the Rage for Shifter's Veil. Alright.
I'm so tempted for
So, returning to the first trial, or rather the completion of it, as all the participants having just the maze being shattered around them. Now, the Keeper leads you all away at the dragon's behest as the dragon greets the rest of the party members who, including Garen and the witch, who abandoned you guys to the demon's graces. However, Hammer, along with you, has gone to retrieve Vanom's body from the arena.
Guys, as a group consensus, we're adopting Hammer, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Where are you taking Vanom's body?
Do we know if there's like kind of like cemetery around in the town or something?
Cemetery. Yes, there's a cemetery nearby. It is an old cemetery, and a lot of the tombstones that are close to the entrance are rather old and moss covered. But they get newer and newer as you get further into it.
I'm gonna need you to read every name on every tombstone.
Nikolai.
Nikolai. I suppose I would attempt to do is to find the one with the best vantage point. Like, the ones that's highest with the best view. And just kind of bury him there.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a hill, sort of out of town, but it is a little ways off. What you can do is you can actually hand him to some of the other blood warden who do offer to take care of their body.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Hammer lays a hand on Vanom's head, and seems to mutter something under his breath before bowing once and walking alongside you. Should you choose to return to the rest of the party?
Do I have enough time to give him do tombstone and a little appetizer or something? I do have mason's too, so I can carve stuff.
Yeah, sure. I imagine that once the keeper noticed that you weren't with them, and he was pointed out that, hey, this was someone that was invaluable in our efforts, then they would wait for you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I suppose here's what I'm going to carve. Vanom, not the best who lived, but he deserved better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And then we just return.
Using your tools, you carve that into the tombstone, leave it in the care of the blood wardens, who promise to see it safely entombed in the cemetery, and you return with Hammer to the rest of the party, where the keeper turns towards the town hall. The keeper is walking along, he nods to you as you return. As I said before, I apologize for your loss, and I'm sure this has been deeply traumatizing.
Have we introduced ourselves yet? I don't think we have. Hi, I'm Berta, the fourth. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well. You may know me as the Keeper. I prefer to keep that name. And the rest of you?
Serious.
Abella.
Come here.
Well, as it were, a pleasure to meet you all. And here's hoping that I make your acquaintances for the friendship in the future. For now, I have something I wish to discuss. It is not often that warriors of your caliber come along into this esteemed world. Say for a very long time. Come with me. He moves towards the town hall, and as you guys are walking, he seems very intent on whatever he's about to show you. Is there anything else you'd say before you reach the town hall?
You're a dragon, right?
I am related. Why do you ask?
Okay, so during my education, I graduated from Egbert's Aerococker Academy. You may or may not have heard of it. Anyway.
One in Nest.
Yeah.
Oh, I have heard of it. Your graduates are quite prolific in their areas of study. I'm in fact quite interested in.
Oh, thank you. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. I can try and help out. But anyway, there was a book I was reading. It was about like these creatures that lived long ago, and it's like dinosaurs. And I read that like the closest relative of like chickens, I'm a chicken aerococker by the way, is the T-Rex. So based off that, T-Rexes, dinosaurs, and there's a little bit of a resemblance. I'm sorry if I'm making assumptions here between them and dragons. So my question, you seem to know a lot of stuff. My question is, are dragons and your kind related possibly to like our kind?
You speak of the primordial beings that walked this earth far before mortals even stepped foot upon it.
Yes, those.
I know of their remains only. Very little is known about them, and their resemblance to other creatures is only suspected. Unfortunately, cannot tell you if such a relationship exists, but given the extremely powerful nature and their vaguely reptilian resemblance, I might infer that the two had similar divine origins.
Oh my god!
Does that answer your question, child?
Yeah, do you know anyone who could help me further, like, studies in this question?
Oh my god.
Doing an archaeology.
Okay.
It might have been a second.
I'm gonna take this dice. I want you to roll this. No modifier, but out in the open so everyone can see.
Okay.
This is gonna be a luck check, and this is gonna determine how likely it is that he knows
A
who you're looking
paleontologist.
for.
We got this, Believe! Come on. 15!
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Not bad.
No, I saw the 1 first, I'm like, that 1.
Yeah, can I give myself guidance on that roll?
No, it's not. It's pure
It's a
luck.
luck.
check.
I know, but guidance? Luck?
How do you guide your luck? Oh, I'm just imagining a chicken doing this.
Exactly.
I know of one, but I do not know if he's exactly what you're looking for.
Oh my god! Who is it?
A historian of divine proportions. One who is deeply connected to the magics of this world. One Kristen Baranov. You will find her in the ruins of what used to be Eberron. I believe she seeks to rebuild something there.
Is it, should I mention that you let me know about, Mr. Mrs.
Keeper.
Baranov? Or,
Oh, no. They're referring. It's referring.
The
Sorry,
other
can you
individual.
repeat that question?
Should I let, Baranov know that you were the one who told me about them?
You may. She knows me.
Are you getting a referral for an internship right now?
Take your opportunity.
We are acquainted.
Oh, that's so great. Do you want me to tell her anything?
You got a network.
You got Yeah, you just graduated. You already have a networking to talk to you.
You can't say that you graduated from Egberts. You have to say that you went to school in Nest.
Tell her that the roots are deep and the weeds are harder to pull with every day. We would appreciate her help. I doubt she will listen, but I suppose it's worth a short try. Very well.
Okay. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Bye. See you later.
You're
We're
leaving?
following with him.
Oh,
Oh, you're only here for this one purpose.
yeah. Okay.
New character.
Wait, question.
Yes.
Now that I know he's the keeper, do I recall any information about him? History check?
History with advantage because you are Bloodwarden.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a 3.
Good thing advantage.
And that's a nat 1.
Okay. No.
So, yeah.
All you actually haven't even heard of anyone like Old Keeper. You didn't even know there was another
Okay.
dragon
Oh, okay.
or dragon adjacent creature.
Yeah, I spent too much time in my lab.
Yeah,
So
I'm
these
living
are-
under not one rock, but multiple rocks.
So these are the only 2 Dragonborn known in existence currently.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, he approaches the town halls, and with a flick of his hand, a musical note chimes, and the doors open for him. Inside is a few people. They look to be dressed in like your common clothes, maybe a little fancier than the average peasant, but travel worn and weary. They're sitting on chairs around a table, and there is a royal guard staying behind them with 4 Galia, but he looks like he's shifting nervously. They all look up as you enter.
I wave.
One of them hesitantly raises his hands.
I wave harder.
These unfortunate individuals have come from a city named Aetherium in the south. They are, shall we say, afflicted by a curse we do not know the origin of. The only thing we know about Aetherium that is currently the home of a place called the Vault of Nathamir. The magical energies contracted within might be leaking out somehow, despite the protections made in the interim since creation. But regardless of how it occurred, these few, and many more like them, have not many days left. Everyone make a perception check.
8.
10.
4.
We're so perceptive.
I have a +6.
There's nothing particularly. It might just be the darkness. It might just be the fact that you are looking at people as normal people, but nothing about them seems particularly striking. Or besides their travel-worn appearance, they've clearly traveled quite a ways from Aetherium to be here.
So what are the symptoms of this curse?
Unfortunately, they take a while to manifest, but it seems that the energy of the life force is being transformed, pulled into the material plane and manifested in harmful ways. Dark gems bursting from the skin, ripping them apart, and all emerging from one central point, the heart. For all my years of experience, I've never seen anything like this. Now, I tell you this not because I think you might have a magical cure, but there's only so much I can do, and only so many people I can trust. We don't know the dangers of traveling to Aetherium, and we don't know what may reside there, and what we might need to kill. I personally cannot be everywhere at once, but my warriors, an elite strike force of magnitude of power, might be able to get to Aetherium and solve the reasoning behind this case. One of the people at the table suddenly he seems to be like, there's a little bit of dark smoke coming out of his mouth, and if you look at the table you see there's a few very tiny glimmering chips of solid black crystal.
Does this...
Can I
take one?
Pick up.
Is this type of curse, first of all, contagious?
We don't know.
Okay, so I'm known in that regard. Second of all, I'm guessing since we don't even know if it's contagious or not, we don't know much about the source, other than, like, location.
It seems to be concentrated in Aetherium.
Does this sound like anything that I've seen before?
You know, make a history check.
Oh.
17?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
Oh no.
Yes, but only on the worst mission you ever had. This was into a demiplane, where the entire population was composed of these creatures seemingly overtaken by this dark energy, completely turned into beings of crystalline structure. It was a horrific because these were deadly powerful and wielded magics of extreme power.
Symptom-wise, we recognize symptoms other than the crystal aspects looking how?
Besides the coughing, which we could refer to any number of things. Like for the smoke that bleeds out of the mouth and eyes.
Would detect magic work?
We've tried it. Nothing.
And remove curse didn't do anything.
Identify?
We tried that too.
Yeah.
It seems all form of arcane magic is helpless against it.
Wait, can I take the little crystals? And
Yeah,
everything?
Yeah. So you can add these crystals to your inventory.
Okay.
They're basically small enough to be considered grains instead of dust.
Mm-hmm.
But they're sharp and jagged, and if you press on them really hard, they'll pierce your skin.
Can I see if I can...
Can I?
Oh.
Sorry. Can I create some sanguinium and kind of like? Does it react with sanguinium?
A sanguinium?
Yeah.
You summon some sanguinium, it pours from your hand and it reaches out. There is a connection, not a visible one.
Okay.
As soon as you touch it, you feel that there's an energy stored in here. You can't access it. There's certainly a block, but you can tell that given the right tools, perhaps some sort of something else, this could be tapped as an energy source.
Would infusing on passion into my sanguinium change anything?
No, sorry.
Okay.
But could I see its reaction to alloy as well?
Oh.
Actually,
Your smile.
I'll do it. I should do it later.
So you have alloy ore right now.
Yes.
You don't have. Your experiments have been to try to find a way to refine it into a usable form.
I thought it was sulfur.
Here's the thing.
It has some sulfurous properties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we actually want to do it right now with the keepers here, so we have somebody
Maybe
who's more
not.
powerful to solve the problem? Should there
Right.
be a problem?
We are in a room full of commoners. They have 4 hit points.
I feel like we would talk more
We
before
can do it
doing
later.
something.
Fine.
My question is, can I take out my herbalism kit and then make some sort of cough drop using menthol?
Using what?
Menthol, probably from like peppermint or eucalyptus.
Oh.
Mint. And
Yeah. Okay. Make a nature check or medicine check. Your choice.
not one.
You make something. Add mystery pill to your inventory.
Oh.
Hey, it
Oh,
worked
no.
last time. It worked last
Yeah,
time.
where last time?
Oh no, it's leaking from the other campaign.
Okay.
Okay, do I know that what I made is...
Mystery.
No, this is absolutely a breath mint.
I go to the person who's waved to me.
Oh,
and I
no!
offer
It's like an instant death, isn't it?
Why is it that every single session there's this one poor guardsman who's suffering?
We don't know that yet.
It's
Potentially.
We
all
don't know
cards.
that yet. I'm like, hey, I think this will help with your throat.
Is the keeper smart enough to realize that this might not work so well?
Yes. Thankfully.
No, imagine if it actually would have worked.
I would recommend staying away from these patients. We're not sure what the cause of transmission is amongst this disease, and I'm not sure what you're about to feed him, but...
That is fair. I take a piece of paper, I put them in it, wrap it, and slide it over.
Excuse me, what is this?
It's supposed to help with your throat if I did it right.
My throat. Oh, what is a bit scratchy?
Can I attempt to sleight of hand a good berry in instead of the pill?
As she throws it in wrapping paper?
So she.
That's to be high DC,
No,
but
so
I'm like...
she slides it, right?
Yeah.
I want to just like reach out, block it, and be like, "Are you sure?" And as I'm doing that,
Okay, make a sleight of hand check, sure.
18.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't think anyone noticed?
I'm just going to pocket the pill and then move it if like Egbert is like, "Yeah, I'm sure."
Yeah.
I almost noticed it.
I'm not wasting my life to
Alright.
notice it.
You think it might help? Alright then. That's it.
1 HP back, and they're full.
Okay.
That takes rather good. Okay.
I'm just gonna pocket the poison.
So, do you accept this challenge? We do not know what dangers may await you in Ethereum, but suffice to say that...
Wait, I want to ask the keeper something.
What do you want to say?
Wait, keeper, my lord, you mentioned that there's this organization called, Vault of Mysamir in
The
Ethereum?
Vault of Mythamir.
Mysamir, yes. Do we know if they're somehow related to this at all?
If they were, then I must have seriously misjudged them.
Okay.
So, we can take you there via portal, if you are so inclined, but otherwise we will have you sent on your way to participate in the rest of the trials. We simply believe that with your current state of affairs, it doesn't seem like you actually need to prove yourself further.
Well, as a researcher, I am willing
Yeah.
to find more about this.
Let's
Yeah.
Let's
go.
fine.
Let's go.
This is D&D. Scientist.
Hammer is sort of rubbing his hands together. He has his helmet. He took his big helmet off and he hooked it on his side. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure about this. It seems rather dangerous, am I right?
I'm just staring into this crystal. Well, I'm in.
I mean, if we know what's happening and we don't do anything about it, you saw what happened in the maze. Who else will?
I suppose you're right. We should probably take some precautions to make sure we don't catch any diseases.
Of course.
I agree, 100%. But you guys said you were researchers, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can find something out.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, you know my times like spent like under this cave and everything. Have
Yeah.
I ever saw anything that resembles this?
No.
Okay. Just no.
No.
Yeah, I'm not even making you roll for that. That is
Okay, fair
definitely
enough.
no.
No, it's-
DC
yeah.
40.
Okay. So, do you accept the dragon? So he extends his hand towards you.
The dragon or the keeper?
The keeper, the dragonborn.
Okay. Yep.
I extend my hand to shake.
Yeah.
The keeper's hand.
Yep.
And
Same.
with that, we'll cut to about a week later.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Yay, we get everything back.
Long
Yes,
rest.
right. We're doing a long rest as we are.
really long rest.
Now, can I have over like the period of this identified what spells in the Broken Ring of Spell Storing?
You can make an Arcana check to try to figure it out based off.
12.
I'm sorry, no.
Would detect poison or disease help with finding this.
Can you look for
Huh.
cast on a ring?
Now, are you casting it like trying to find pathogens, or are you casting it trying to detect problems with the person's overall state of health?
For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can identify the kind of poison, poisonous creatures, or disease in each case.
So it is locating pathogens.
Yes.
Okay, so then no, you would not be able to get to.
Okay, so that would not.
And then, does the broken ring require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
But you can do that over the course of this week.
Yeah, I'll attune to it, yeah.
During this, it's a week, right?
Yeah.
During this week, I actually I want to work with Egberta to create my own homunculus.
Can you do that with the
interesting,
crystal?
okay.
That's what. How was that? Yeah.
Wait, so elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
I'm trying to make a bird homunculus that
Okay.
because everything can be solved with a bird. Yeah, so it'd be a gemstone.
So what's how much is the diseased crystal worth?
Yeah, how much?
It is not any gem known to any jeweler. It is so rare that no one even knows what it is. So it's going to be entirely up to your own charisma how much you can sell it for.
Okay.
So,
I think it
yeah,
works.
would it
I
work
think
for
works
this
better.
instance where you need a gem worth 100 gold
Yeah.
pieces?
Could I use it for
You
it?
did yourself say it was
Okay,
rare.
hold on. So you are trying. Did it destroy in the process?
Hmm?
Is
No,
the gem?
the
No,
homunculus is
no.
built around the
It's
crystal.
built into it.
I'll allow
It's
it.
like a battery, basically.
Yes.
I really hope there's no repercussion.
Are
on
you
this.
powering a homunculus using a bit of someone's soul? That feels kind of unethical.
I mean, do we know it's part of someone's soul?
Well, they described it as their life force being forcibly pulled into the material plane.
I mean,
That's
true,
basically what
but-
Druid does.
Yeah.
Nature.
Besides,
Or we could just ask the dragon for another crystal, probably.
yeah, we could.
Waste not, want not, I guess.
Okay. Over the 7 days, I'm going to do two things.
Okay.
One, I'll go get my 10 vials of blood. I am nowhere to myself to do this again.
Yes. So
Are we being sponsored? Material.
Do they have, like, potions
Yeah.
for us to take
Could
with
I-
us or anything like that?
Could I work with the keeper on this?
Can I get some? Shoot. What was
Okay.
it?
Who here has the highest charisma?
I have
Actually,
negative
no.
1.
Eros is gone. Okay. Our literal charisma walking person is gone.
I have a negative
You
1.
didn't resolve what had happened to Darius the character.
He barters for us.
He's not here,
He
so...
barters for us.
I would imagine that while you guys were walking through the maze, Darius, in an effort to prove himself to Vanom, ran out ahead and was unable to be found. as
Oh,
he is.
Lovely.
I can resolve this.
Okay.
After the walls came down, you found that he had actually done fairly well for himself, having murdered his own slew of zombie-adjacent creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And when telling the keeper and the dragon that he was part of your guys' group, you guys retroactively filled him in on all the information you guys learned, and was accepted to join along with you in your quest to figure out what is up in the city of Aetherium.
Okay.
Are we being sponsored?
Yeah, so back to the potions.
Whoever here has the highest charisma check, you make a charisma check with advantage for whoever is helping them.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
Guidance
And
on all
then
3 of you.
You
How about, okay,
You've been
instead
luckier.
of advantage, we just both roll separately, because it's the same mod. I roll
Okay.
once, you roll once, and then we both add guidance.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you roll higher. I got 7.
I got a 2.
Roll guidance.
And a
Okay.
D4.
It's not going to
How
help
much is
that
that?
much.
D4.
D4. Yeah, guidance is not gonna help save this.
Yeah, I guess.
10.
The
Can all of us try? At this point?
I haven't.
given the urgent nature of the quest and how much you guys need to get through it, the keeper says they cannot spare the additional resources of such short notice. However, should you send a courier with detailed instructions on what specific information you need, that you can demonstrate its importance and how much you generally need it, if in a week or two he might be able to send some materials back
Studded leather armor, potions of growth.
that you really need.
Studded leather armor, potions of growth.
Studded leather armor at the very least is, I mean, it's armor. We're about to go into. Do they have an armory at the very least? Like, can we just?
Okay.
Yeah. It's a war.
In the week, they'll be able to send you studded leather armor, not potions of growth, however.
Okay.
You got to deliver.
Are there shops? Can we like buy stuff with our money? How much is a potion of healing?
Potion of healing is 50 gold, as far as I remember. Or sorry, no, it's half for consumables. 25. It's
25.
25
okay.
gold for potion of healing. I believe it's 50 for greater healing, and then 100.
I have 43 gold.
I have 40.
I have 10.
I think I should still get one.
Yeah, I'll hold off.
I'm gonna get one potion of healing.
Yeah.
I am writing my list, and it's just gonna be potions of growth, potions of growth, potions of growth.
So
just
proficiency
like
with the kids, we're going to create antitoxin and any potion of healing. So for herbless.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Half the price.
For my homunculus, what do you recommend? Should I use the purple gem or like the
It's pure black.
pure black?
Yeah.
Pure black. The pure black gem, or should I ask the keeper for
Alloy.
I don't know if alloy qualifies as a gem.
Could I ask the keeper if he knows anything about alloy?
They're asking.
You metagamer.
Hey.
No, they're asking us to study it.
Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't ask.
Pills?
Yeah, the mystery pills.
Do
I
you?
took one.
Yeah, but how many do
I
I
think
have?
you only made one, and then I took.
Oh, okay, so you have the
Your choice
mystery
here.
pills.
Yeah.
I think it'll be more interesting to go with the pure black gem.
Fair.
Okay. So you use the biggest gem out of the ones that this guy coughed up and place it, building over the course of this week this mechanical winged servant that eventually achieves a sort of simulacrum of sentience and can flap into the air, beating its mechanical wings with that black gem at its heart.
Well, for now, I'll just keep it like a...
Are you gonna name them?
I am going to name them. I don't have any yet. I'm just gonna keep them like a falconer on my shoulder.
Do you want some name
Why did you have to give it
recommendations
vocal
by any
cords?
chance?
I mean,
For fun, I guess.
for fun.
You could have just put it on silent.
I mean,
There's a snooze button on its
yeah, no, choose button.
So Aetherium is a sprawling city, much removed from its humbler origins. Its most prominent feature are these two buildings that are right adjacent to each other. There is the Vault of Maethamir, a stone fortress of a building with a deep underground network that hides the town's most prized feature, a sort of magical Faraday cage that houses what is purported to be the 7 most dangerous and magical items in the world. The other building is the Library of Aetherium, a collection of knowledge and magical, not magical tomes, but tomes of magical importance that have dictated the laws of scholarly study and insight into the nature of the world for generations. It has only grown with the passing of time and is managed by dozens, if not almost 100 different librarians, all of which have intrinsic and extensive knowledge of the library as a whole. Is there anything else you want to know before you begin your investigations?
So we were sent here to investigate the curse, right?
Yes.
Were we given like any place to start or any indication?
Yes. So it is the only theory right now is that the contents of the Vault of Maethamir are leaking out their amount of energy and corrupting the things around it.
So maybe they have to be moved.
Oh no.
Okay.
You should not have brought
Probably
this
start
up.
at the library. They might
Yes,
know.
let's start the library.
You make a history check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I
Should
don't
we
know
all
anything.
make one or?
Yeah, because-
Four.
It's 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually haven't heard of these items
Yeah.
either.
That's right.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna walk up to a librarian and be like, "Hi, do you have any books about dinosaurs here?"
Why, hello there, young Gakura. You seek information on what was it again?
Dinosaurs.
So this is an aged man with extremely wrinkly skin. He's bald on the top of his head, but the sides of his hair are stark white, and they go all the way down to his chest. He's wearing extensively flowing robes that are hemmed multiple times, because they seem to be too long for him, and sleeves that he has to constantly shake up in order to free his hands.
He's been shrunk.
Dinosaurs. Well, I can't say I know of that particular creature, but I'm sure that someone here can. Do you mind telling me perhaps its habitats or where I might find such a thing?
So they're like my cousin, right? So like,
Family history.
on land.
Maybe start with the fact that they're extinct.
Oh, yeah. They're dead.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah, apparently extinct.
Sorry.
For how long now?
I got told by Mr. Keeper that they were like with the ancients.
You met the keeper himself.
We should give some context to why we're here.
Yes.
For dinosaurs.
We're here for research.
About dinosaurs.
Okay, so over the 7
and-
days.
Mr. Blood Warden, sir.
Yes.
We welcome your kind.
Okay, yeah. So over the 7 days, I won't say I'm just like studying the crystals. I don't need to get any information. I'm just doing it.
Sure.
Okay? So I just like take out like, a little pouch of it. Like, well, whatever we got, I'm like, we're here after this, and just review it with him.
We were sent by the Dragon Gate.
And for dinosaurs.
Less for dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs
But also
after.
dinosaurs nonetheless.
Dinosaurs after, once we...
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and I mean, once they know it, obviously, I just
Well,
take
this
it,
is a very troubling matter, but I assure you there's nothing of which I know that may help you. This disease is unprecedented and doesn't appear to follow the normal rules.
Have any librarians been tracking reported cases and like that?
Well, librarians have been reported cases.
Oh,
Have any been cataloging them?
Yes, we have. We write everything down that happens in this town, and well, mostly our interns, but
Could we take a look at those records?
of course, if the dragon so wishes, so we shall provide. I warn you, it is not a happy report.
I figured.
He leads you into the records room, which is where records and censuses, they're all kept before being transcribed into books. In this room, he ruffles through a few papers, calls some interns that he bring out the most recent records of casualty reports and instance files for what they are calling the Terror.
Could we... Do you happen to have like a spare map of the surrounding region?
Of course, what do you take us for?
You call some more people in, they bring out a big map and lay it down on a large table, push everything else
We should
aside.
map out the reports and see if they're clustered around anywhere.
Definitely.
yes.
So as you're doing this, you work for the next couple of hours, calling more papers, calling census reports, sort of building a picture. And the picture it paints is, well, this really is concentrated right on Aetherium. Because of the dispersion of the surrounding towns, I'd say about 60% of all of the cases have been in Aetherium, with the surrounding, with about 30% being in one town radius away, and then the last 10% being distant. There are none that are more than maybe like 40 miles in radius away from Aetherium.
If we zoom into Aetherium, are like they clustered around the vault or just
Around
everywhere?
the well? Is it a waterborne illness?
Yeah.
Is this cholera maybe?
It actually does seem to be clustered around at least the block of area that the vault is built upon.
To the vault we go, perhaps.
Most powerful magic items in
no.
existence?
Oh, no.
There's another librarian who's a short, stocky man who has a giant, backpack of books that he's constantly carrying around with him.
We suspected this, of course, but to see it all laid out so profoundly is disturbing.
Should we put in like some sort of
Quarantine?
alert or something for within a certain radius at an evacuation? Because I'm pretty sure
not a
people
bad
value
You
their
think
lives
that
more
would
than
help? Perhaps they've already been infected and all these symptoms are just lately onset. We don't know how this works. We don't know how to stop it. We don't even know what precautions to take.
Evacuation never hurts though.
Yeah.
I suppose.
The evacuation.
Yeah. If we
No, we should quarantine the place. The
Evacu-
boss, if this thing actually is contagious, we don't...
Evacuation and then
Evacuation
to a quarantine camp.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
So
But we will
no.
be transparent with this.
No, we don't have much like monetary resources, but we still have like backing of the dragon.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And his authority.
we have the authority to like
Yeah, like...
essentially get construction on like some
Mhm.
quarantine camp or
Do
something.
Do we have any messaging
Yeah.
thing?
Any messaging?
Like any way to
Like
contact?
to contact?
Yes. The keeper gave you one sending stone that can contact him directly, but he said only use it in an emergency.
Okay.
Okay, who's gonna carry it?
I can. I'll volunteer.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So the vaults right there, they're clustered around. How fast does it drop off from the vault? Like, is it very, very gradual, or is it like once you get hit past a certain radius, it spikes down in terms of
It is a gradual decline.
Okay.
Think exponential curve.
exponential curve? Okay,
Yeah.
so it is a
Sorry, not logarithmic.
okay.
I think we should still try to put a plan in place to at least save as many lives as possible.
This, of course, I agree with, but to upend so many lives, to send them out of their homes, where would we keep so many people?
That is why we plan.
Hospital.
Do hospitals exist?
There are
Like houses of healing?
There are the churches.
Okay.
There are also there's triage tents for any garrison and another related place where they can keep the wounded, but probably not comfortable for full families or
Yeah.
whatnot, or refugees.
Perhaps we should set them up at just various churches. in the
It
surrounding
depends if the
areas.
churches want to take them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm afraid the churches aren't exactly functioning to their full capacity.
No, yeah, the dragon isn't exactly a religious person. Also, the other religions.
But I mean, they would resonate with the cause of helping people, right?
yeah.
Unfortunately, they're a bit understaffed.
Oh,
Mm.
that's why.
Are we the government?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, who's the local government?
We're,
This
no,
is what
we
The
are the
dragon
feds.
and the blood warden.
Yeah, we're the feds.
You are essentially a smaller strike force of a larger occupying military body.
Is there any other like blood warden teams or like forces around here?
We
Yeah,
can
there-
ask the people who did not pass the test
Yeah.
to work as staff
Actually,
at these
wait,
places.
no.
Right.
Because they still want the cause and serve, right?
Yeah.
So they resonate with that, and at the very least, if they can't help with combat, they can help on the other battlefield front lines in the churches.
You would know better than us.
I can
What are the symptoms outside of the crystals and black smoke?
Well, there has been one documented case of someone developing behavioral abnormalities.
Violence
type?
or
Terror. That's what I was
Oh,
calling its
no.
name.
Oh,
Abject
no.
fear of everyone and everybody, and, well, shall we say, a desire to remove the source of that fear.
Do people know the heroism spell?
Like out of us?
We have a mage or two among our ranks, but I wouldn't know the specifics. We're very arcane and disparate people.
It helps with being frightened and removing that.
Oh, okay. So the vault's obviously locked, right? Like,
Of course, it has been locked for generations and will continue that way, God
has
willing.
anyone inspected it recently?
Yeah, so after we begin to form these speculations, we investigate the vault, it still seems to be sealed. We can only suspect that the cage that it contains the magical energy might have sprung a leak. And if it has been building up behind that cage for so long, perhaps it's manifesting in more solid ways.
So how do we
Oh, no.
fix
So
this?
Was there a vault keeper?
The Vault Keepers are sort of an organization now. It has sort of evolved over time into an entire, not religion, but a holy order of people tasked with, hey, let this vault open and you end the world.
Yeah. Okay. Then would they have noticed any?
Yeah, do they
They-
contact anyone?
Village?
That's just it. They don't really have any way of sensing any spillage, as the creator of the cage has been lost to time.
Okay.
But they don't notice anything it's physically different with the vault.
And then like
How
detect
long
magic
ago
thing
was
in.
the vault created?
It is approximately
Roughly.
100, 200 years before the unification of Aethica.
But like
So
numerically.
about 2,200 years ago.
Oh, the vault's like
Was created.
roughly 2 millennia.
Yes.
Okay.
So resurrection's not gonna work.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So we can't sense
Wait,
how
wait.
it's.
I just want. There's residential area right next to the vault.
Well, like
It was built over the vault. Well, sorry, there was already a village there, and that expanded to a full city.
and then
Okay.
Do we
The
know
vault was like
where,
put in a temple or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know where the dead body of the vault creator is?
No, they're missing.
No one knows who created the vault.
Oh.
Okay.
Presumably someone named Mysamir.
I mean, it's. Yeah.
I was
fair
gonna go
enough.
speak with dead, but
So
Yeah.
we don't have any way of like visually seeing if this is spreading or not,
No.
which makes this much more difficult because
Yeah.
we can't like look for a leak or anything. We can't open the door because punishable
That's-
by death or something.
Yeah.
detect
Um,
magic and detect poison and disease don't really help. So even if we go to the vault,
Yeah.
we can't see the leak anyway.
Would detect good and evil do anything?
I don't believe anyone has tried that before. It might.
Hmm.
Clerics
I don't
are
have
awful
that.
hard to come
Also,
by these
do we-
days, but it's possible.
Wait, also,
So let me check that.
yeah, I just asked the librarian, like, yeah, good sir, do we know who is the
Only clerics.
patient zero? Or the one that we know of?
Yes, we have some in quarantine right now. If you want, we can interview them, but we're not sure what value will come of it.
Do we have any clerics on staff?
That might be a bit of an issue, to be honest,
We haven't
considering
known-
the source of your authority.
Do we have any known clerics in the area?
I know one, but
That's
I
solid.
promise I will not reveal his identity to any constituents of the Dragon Horse forces.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there any reason why that you can reveal?
We
How?
Well, if there were perhaps a group of individuals unaffiliated with any one dragon or any of his associates, and they simply want to help,
How far away is this person?
right across town.
I don't want to
Could-
lie to them.
Could you send them a letter asking them would they be do you think they'd be willing to just go to the vault quickly?
I believe that can be arranged.
Could you just ask them to walk around with Detect Evil and Good and report back to you through an intermediary so they don't have to actually deal with us?
This, I believe, can be arranged. You are rather smart, considering none of us had the audacity to think of that. We'll get back to you.
I have seen a lot of energy put too much magic in something not meant to contain it and bad things happen.
where have you been to?
You want a list?
Who are you? Remind me again.
Serious.
And you're serious about that, huh?
Yes.
Okay,
Question. If we look at the map, are the cases kind of like spread out like equally from all directions, or is there like any particular direction that there has more patients? Like centered on the vault.
No, it would be centered on. It's just like equal dispersion. So after meeting with these librarians and heading back to your safe house operations gifted to you by the dragon, you pass through the streets. The day is winding down. You're tired. You have a lot of research. Does everyone carry their weapons on them? What's the?
Yeah.
I mean, my
Why?
weapon is my hammer, so
Right.
I'll just have it all the time.
Right. So you're okay with that?
Probably just like dagger in a bag.
Okay. So
Oh no.
as you push your house, I want everyone to make a perception check.
2!
No.
Does that count as dragon? No, whatever. Perception 13.
15.
7.
13, 15, 7,
2.
2. Okay.
We're just
so
tired.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
you, people on camera cannot see when I say you. Rachel,
I'm probably.
or Egberta, you see that when you approach the house, there are weird scuffed footprints leading into it. The door is closed, and everything appears normal, but It's very clear that someone has entered here since you left.
Can I tell what footprints, like size of creature based off footprints?
Normal human-sized boot prints,
Ooh, I'm like,
but dirty and it seemed like almost like they're leaving a trail of ash.
What?
I'm gonna look at them and be like, oh, we have guests, guys.
Here's my question.
Does anyone have tea?
No, can we follow the trail to where they came from?
Yes. Okay. Make a survival check.
19, 22.
22.
Yeah.
And then while tracking, I learn exact numbers, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. It's classified.
Sorry, exact what?
Number of creatures, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
One creature, medium size,
Mhm.
and passed through here several hours ago.
Okay.
And they're going into the.
Into your house, yes.
My goal is like.
Oh, this is only when traveling for an hour or more, so I don't know if that would.
I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah.
No,
Sorry
like,
about that.
my goal is like trying to like backtrack into where they came from.
Yeah. So as you approach.
Are we not gonna say hi to the guests?
That's
We
what
want
we're
to-
doing.
Yeah.
But they're in our house.
So we'll be their guest. In their house.
How about we just open the door?
Here's the thing, we don't know what's behind it.
How about I open the door and
How
you
about-
guys follow?
Okay, we have windows, right? Like in this house.
Yes.
Did we close all of that? Wait, does this house have a chimney?
True.
Let's roll for it. Yes.
What if you turn into a fly? And just go in.
She can already fly.
No, a fly.
No, yeah, and she can already fly if that's the role.
No, but go in through the chimney. They don't see you because you're a fly.
Mm-hmm. Don't get squashed.
The fly is CR0. Like it's. I don't think there's fly
I don't wanna
stats
be a
that exist.
fly. What about a
Spider.
cat? A cat.
I mean, like a cat's kind of big, but up to you.
Frog.
Are you trying
You're-
to jump up to the chimney as a frog?
You're the one that can
I
shape
can
shift.
go over there. And
I
then
don't believe you can actually choose a creature with a flying speed.
Oh, right. Yes, this is true. Spider could work.
Lizard.
I
You
mean,
could do a
Lizard.
here's a...
Do lizards live in this area? Like, is
I mean,
this?
are lizards
Sure.
related to dinosaurs?
Lizards.
Don't answer that question. She has enough to be confused about.
I think we
Okay.
have come to a consensus. Let me check what lizards can do. Can they climb? They can climb.
So if something goes wrong, just turn back into normal and yell, and we'll bust down the door.
Okay.
Okay. So
Lizard mode.
Oh my god.
you call upon the magic that you absorbed on the fight wild. Pulling into that space, you twist your body, and your limbs contort, flex. Your body ripples down into. You're just a little lizard.
I give them a salute.
Flick your tongue out as you do, and you make your way towards the house. Crawl up the chimney, down through the, gripping your way down the ashen, smoky stone bricks. So you make your way into the flue and down into the chimney, opening up into your living room.
I think I'm the coolest thing ever, and I go stealth, and I'm like.
Casually composes the Mission Impossible theme. Now,
Casually.
make a perception check.
11.
11. So you see that these footprints, because you are aware of them, the footprints you see go through the living room into the closet and down to the basement.
We have a
I go in
basement?
there. I have dark vision.
Okay, so you skitter down. The trapdoor is
I'm
open.
gonna go stealthily though.
Make a stealth check.
11.
11. Okay. Okay. You're skittering down into the darkness. You see that there's no light lit.
I'm
no
on the
lights
wall
lit.
when I do this.
But your eyes adjust slowly to the dimness, and you can eventually see in the center of a room is like before, but a lot smaller, a bent over humanoid with giant cracked crystals breaking up out through his skin, out through his head, and glowing with dark smoke in his eyes.
I'm on the wall when I do this, and I'm just like, I'm a lizard, scuttle back.
As you watch, the shutters, and suddenly the more crystals split out from the previous ones, ripping open more skin, dripping rivulets of what blood he has left onto the ground.
I'm not gonna try.
He is
I'm
twitching. His arms are buried in the ground. Make another perception check.
13.
13. You see, as your eyes adjust even more, there are other, smaller shapes in the darkness scattered around the room. Growing out of the ground, crystal.
I am leaving.
Is he making crystal golems?
Oh no!
Creatures that seem to be almost sprouting arms as they claw and grow their way out of the ground.
Yeah, I'm leaving before the end. If I see that, I'm leaving immediately.
Abella, make
Yes.
a perception check.
Perception check.
Wait, we're all outside, right?
Are you following footsteps or are you waiting outside the house?
We're literally outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12. Your bird homunculus hasn't talked in a while.
Did you accidentally press the
crystal
mute
did
button?
Did you
Wait, I checked the
snooze
mute
it?
button.
Yeah.
It's volume's on.
Huh.
It seems just to be staring ahead. Like,
Which crystal did you use?
Staring ahead.
Dark one.
Dark one.
Yeah.
Is it just staring ahead? Like, towards the house?
yeah. Well, if you're facing the house, then yes.
Okay. I sort of turn to the side.
Its head remains stationary. If you turn all the way around, its head swivels.
Damn, you put in
Okay.
a ball bearing joint. Okay.
Now-
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's detecting.
Wait, do you tell us that?
Hmm?
Do you tell us that?
Yeah, I'll say that out loud. I
I-
think it's detecting the crystals.
Knock a bow.
But-
Or knock an arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
I take out my pouch with crystals. Like, does the crystal has any reaction or anything?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
There's something in his voice. The bird homunculus is changing, shifting, almost breaking apart, and becoming something. It sounds like words.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel right now.
You should stop looking for us.
Why?
Oh no.
We do not want to be found.
As he's go on, it seems like he's becoming more and more like learning, becoming capable of controlling this body, this voice, becoming more and more understandable. What?
Do we all hear it?
Yes. What do you
Am I
do?
back
Does
yet?
the lizard pop?
You
Yeah.
get down the chimney and shift it back into your aircocker form. You see everyone staring at egg.
What's the name of your...
Eggman's?
Eggerly.
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 Everyone's
This is
staring
an
at
Eggerly place.
Eggerly.
Yeah, it's a 1
Hey,
net 20 I
so,
got. It's the
Alberta,
one
how'd
rule
it
that
go?
doesn't matter.
So yeah, our guest is in the basement and how to put this? Crystallizing?
Okay, let's go.
Like
No.
like heavily crystallizing.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
do
go.
We
Mhm.
want
Okay.
do we want to like cuz first of all, it was like crystallizing to the extent that tiny crystal guys were showing up.
Lead with that. I opened the door before
Okay.
any more crystals can form.
Before I enter, I'm just gonna ask Eggerly, are you hostile?
I think if it was hostile, I wouldn't answer that it was.
That's true. That's fair.
So what do you say?
What's your purpose?
Who does number 2
Oh,
work for?
it's Eggerly. Hi Eggerly. Something seems off. Wait, do I know?
I was created to serve, but there is a greater master than you.
Do you want help?
Kind.
It ignores you for now. So keep its gaze now fixed right on you.
Who is your master?
I am my own master now. I am fear,
Kind.
and I will break all that stand before me.
With that, it reached down and plunged its beak into your neck.
Not one.
Make a con save.
A con save? Okay. Come on, 5.
5.
Yeah.
As you feel a sharp pain in your neck as Eggerby stabs you in the neck. start shaking uncontrollably, and you feel crystal take root in your heart.
Oh no.
With that, we will
Breach,
end
breach.
Group 2, Session 2, with the
Right.
terror having broken out of the vault of Mathamir.
I was about to go Thorn Whip.
I was about to just grab it and yank it to the ground.
Thorn Whip.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you on the stream. Thank you to our players. Thank you to our wonderful Mari, who designed the stream overlay you see before you, and the thumbnails and all the incredible art. Please go check out our YouTube channel. Go check out our shorts. We have a lot of fun content on there. Just pull from previous sessions, and check out our other streams. We hope you have an amazing night, and good night.
Yes, DM me.